Want to elevate your travel experience? Here's how. With a Delta SkyMiles Reserve American Express card, you can relax before your flight in the Delta Sky Club with up to 15 visits per medallion year. And now through July 15th, 2026, you can earn up to 125,000 bonus miles, so you're closer to your next adventure. The Delta SkyMiles Reserve card. Check out the new design at www.delta.com/Spotify. Minimum spending requirements and terms apply.
Welcome, everybody, to the H3 podcast. Sitting here with my two distinguished guests. Wonderful, wonderful gentlemen. Joey Salads, the Salad Man.
What camera do I look at?
That one's your camera. Yeah. The Saladino man himself. Thanks for coming. I appreciate you coming here because obviously, you know, it's kind of a lion's den for pranksters.
Oh, yeah. I mean...
But we're cool.
Yeah, no, we're cool.
We're dogs.
I love your videos on me.
Thanks, dogs. And then with us as well is my boy, good old friend of the show, Sean Stinks. Great guy.
Hey, everybody out there watching.
One of my old friends. He used, for you guys who've been with us a long time, Sean used to be in all of our videos back in Israel.
Oh, yeah. They're all private now, aren't they?
Not all of them. Some of them are classics, like the kissing pranks when you choked me out when you were in drag.
I was thinking about that on the way over.
That's a great one. And like the Will I Am, the Pulse. I mean, some real classics. Sean is over on Twitch currently. Sean Stinks. Give him a watch. It's great stuff.
Yeah, you know, it's a modest little stream. Just hang out, chat, game it.
Fuck yeah. So.
And?
Oh, God.
Am I not here?
You are here. I'm sorry, dude. Sometimes I man-spread Hila completely out of existence.
Yeah.
We're here with the Hila Kleiner. It's the Hila Kleiner.
And we got a camera today.
We got a camera on Hila. Before you were man-spreaded out of the whole show. Now we have a camera. We got a mic. You're here. Welcome, Hila.
Thank you.
Kind of like your first time in the show, kind of, because before you didn't have a camera.
Yeah.
So, Joey, tell me, how are you, dude?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm very good.
Cool.
Like I was saying, it's really nice. So, you're, I think, the only prankster that I can, like, have a conversation with. Like, we talk on Twitter, DMs, and, like, we've always been in touch.
I'll send you videos.
You're like...
This one's cringe.
Please, Ethan, please. But I love that about you because, on one hand, it's respectable and it's lovable because you don't take yourself seriously. You know that you're kind of a meme. Do you see yourself as a meme?
I'm less of a meme now than I was probably a year ago.
How do you feel about that? Do you want to be more of a meme?
In some ways I do, in some ways I don't.
Break that down.
Because the memeage of last year were pretty hardcore memeage. You got the piss, the hot dog one, the boob coming out.
You kind of hit them all on all cylinders.
I knocked it out the park. This year, I mean, have I done anything this year that could meme me?
You had some really nice. Well, you had the Pokemon abduction.
I think that was.
You've been hot
last year.
Was that last year? You've been hot on the abduction stuff, though. Were you abducted? What's your passion with abduction stuff?
Gets views.
That's what I like to hear. No bullshit.
Straight to the point.
That's what I love. And that's why I love Joey, ladies and gentlemen, because you sit down with Colby Person, you sit down with Mo Bradbury.
You don't, first of all.
You don't, first of all.
Mo will never sit down with you.
Yeah.
No, they hate you.
Okay, got it. But, like, these guys, right, they're like, they'll be like, well, I think it's important. I'm trying to inform. I'm trying to do it's fuck off.
Yeah, no, it's all about the views.
Thank you for saying that. So I've been trying to get Ethan and Mo to, like, interact with them in any way possible. Do they really hate me? Tell me about that, because you know them, right?
I haven't talked to them in over a year, though. I mean, I talk to them here and there, like, very little, but I don't know. They always play this act. It's kind of funny, but then annoying at the same time, where they just pretend like they don't know what you're talking about.
Yep.
They did that on the phone with you with Post Malone, right?
Yep.
Yeah, then that's what they do.
What, they do that to you?
I would be like, yo, what's up with all these videos of you dressing up as Spider-Man or whatever? Like, what videos? I'm like, dude, just like, let's do something funny about it. Let's make a funny parody to it. He's like, what are you talking about? What videos? I'm like, dude, stop.
Really?
Stop. You're like, stop. We're friends.
Even with you.
Yeah.
I literally,
I can see it's your house.
It's
your room.
It's your fucking play button on the wall. But that's funny because I remember when we like broke. I don't know if we broke it, but we made that video about how they were doing Spider-Man and Elsa with all their plaques on the wall. And I talked to you about it, and you had no idea they were doing that shit.
Yeah, I didn't, because I don't really talk to them that much like that I would know. But I mean, when I saw it, I knew it was them right away.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So that's funny. So I guess they're that.
I always thought like Kobe, he's driving all these nice cars and stuff, and I always think like when he pulls up to a girl, like, and they see his gold $200,000 cars, like, what does he say? Like, oh, what do you do for work? He's like, what does he say at that point? Like,
Do kids parties.
I do kids parties.
Yeah, I wondered that too.
I work with Disney.
I work with
with
Disney. That's brilliant.
That's probably what he says. Seriously.
Tell me more about what you do. Don't worry about that, baby. I film Ethan Bradbury ass up. No, I'm pretty sure they hate me. They kind of scare me. Ethan Bradbury scares me. Is he dangerous in your opinion?
No,
Okay.
they're very nice. and
Mo, I can
chill
tell,
in
is
their
the
life.
nice. He's the nice guy. He tries to take care of his insane brother.
Well, Ethan, he tries to, yeah.
That's how I imagine
He
it.
always like, sometimes you catch him off guard and like he's like normal, but then when he sees you, he's like,
Ethan Bradbury.
yeah, Ethan.
So
Like,
it's like
sometimes
a
he'll make like a face, like
it's like a Kanye West
pissed off
thing.
face. Yeah, Kanye West. Thing.
Huh.
100%.
Huh?
He won't let you think he's soft.
Yeah, no.
Just when you're buddying up.
Yeah, there's when you.
Have you seen the Sunset Park stuff?
What's that?
Oh.
You're in for a wild ride, my
Yeah,
boy.
man.
Pull up. Okay, so for those the uninitiated, we're talking about the infamous pranksters Ethan and Mo Bradbury, who have since the beginning of time made some of the worst, horrible, shitty pranks on YouTube that we've always made fun of them. Like, for example, they pioneered the pranks in the hood, where they would go like prank black people specifically, because isn't that wild and wacky to prank black people? And anyway, since then, they've evolved into doing Spider-Man and Elsa videos where they dressed up as Spider-Man and Elsa for kids. And then now that they did like weird sexual Spider-Man and Elsa videos, and now that that's a dead meme, they've moved on to something really spicy and wild called Sunset Park. We haven't talked about this too much, but seeing as Joey's been with them for a long time, I think it would be interesting to get his reason on it. So these are like 25-year-old pranksters. Like, these guys have been around, boy, okay? And Joey's been with them since the beginning.
I'm Sam Dez.
I'm Ethan Bradbury.
Oh my God.
Wait, can you pause it for a second? Is it good? Is it full screen?
Oh
I
god.
see.
Do you need to full screen it, or how does it look on the stream?
Yeah, it was full screen. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Do you need to full screen it, or they can do it?
I do need to full screen it.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right, so,
Yeah.
all right, play that shit. Bye.
Come on, brother. It's about that. Let's at least get that intro. What's up, guys? I'm Mo.
By the way, I
Adams.
love
I'm
that.
Andrew
I'm Sam Dez. I'm Ethan
I
Bradbury.
love that. Even here, they like can't handle Ethan shit. They're like, "Come on, Ethan."
Dude, it just looks like I would be typing in the comments, Ethan, make a video on this. Like, these three make a video on this.
I'm not sure how to approach it, but it's weird because they're like 24, 25, and these kids on the bottom are 15.
Yeah.
And they live in a house
No,
together.
is that true? That
Yeah.
They are,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's that
I know what they're trying to
Well,
do.
they're not fucking.
And it's
Yeah.
kind of like a
but I
good
mean,
business
they're
move.
divorced from their
Exactly.
guardians?
That's
What's
what
going
we
on?
always say about them. Like, they're kind of smart.
It's like a good business move, but like I feel like they're forcing themselves in it.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
It's-
like
Yeah.
just do your own thing, be behind the scenes. Don't even let people know you created
I
Sunset Park and
completely
just
agree.
bank off
Mm.
of it.
They really don't fit in there.
No,
Well,
You can't go
Kobe's
from,
got
like-
kind of this boy George look too, and it's like, dog, hey, that's you.
So, what?
me, yeah.
So, should I keep playing? You want to watch more?
So anyway, the premise is, we don't need to watch the whole thing, but the premise is they're in a house. I love this cut after the song, and then enjoy this moment.
Dance.
Sick. That close-up was sick.
We want to welcome you
So
guys
anyway,
to
you
our
get the
new
idea.
collab channel.
So they're doing this thing where
Family
every
right here.
day they all make their own personal video, and then once a week
Yeah.
they make a group challenge.
yeah.
It's a lot of fun. Sunset Park, and
It's
they all
not a
fuck.
bad idea.
Joey's already thinking.
Joey's scheming in his head. He's like,
Thinking
oh
like, where can I
shit.
find some kids?
Joey-
I'll duck them.
Yeah,
And
you-
it would spiral into this.
Dude, you got the whole system set up, man. Stealing from the park. So that's it.
Yeah.
I was really curious about them because I did, like you noticed, I spoke to Ethan and Mo Bradbury on the phone, and they're like, I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Even though they just made a video where they said death to H3H3,
What
like
they say?
the
Oh,
day
it was
before.
in their
One of the
Elsa
Spider-Man
videos.
Elsa, yeah.
They had some
Yeah,
balls throwing
yeah.
that in there.
Right?
They had some balls.
I was like, all right. But then they're going to fucking deny my existence. It's like, let's chat, boy.
It's funny
Yeah.
to me that they wouldn't even admit to you
I know.
that they make it. Like, it's so obvious.
Must be
Just-
really shameful for them.
They stick to the act. Like
Are they embarrassed? Is it just like a real deep shame, embarrassment?
it could be. Maybe they just didn't know how to handle like telling me. Like I don't
They
know.
must really
You're like,
value
dude,
your
I put my
opinion,
dick
dude.
in a hot dog bun.
Yeah, like you can tell me anything.
Peed in my mouth.
Pee in my mouth.
How do you think they're gonna feel about your relationship with them after this?
I don't know.
Yeah, you're
I wonder
meeting
if
with the
Well, we're
the
not-
enemy.
They'll
Yeah.
probably still deny it.
They're like,
They'll be like, you're just on a show talking to the wall.
yeah, what was that? That was a weird,
What was
really
that,
weird,
dude?
man. That was a really weird one. Who of the pranksters? You're friends with Twins TV, right?
Yeah.
Those guys, are your dogs.
Yeah. Homies. Yeah.
How are they doing? Because they were in pretty deep, like bike pranks. That was their hot.
Yeah, I think I don't really know. I haven't talked to them in a few days. I saw something on their channel that they weren't doing bait pranks anymore. I don't know if you've seen their. I never really watch YouTube videos
I
or
think
keep
they
on
do
top.
vlogs now. Maybe.
Yeah, they're moving towards vlogs, which is like kind of a safer road to go with the whole monetization thing. But I mean, I don't know. I like those bait pranks. They're
Those
fun
are
to
great.
watch, yeah,
Although they were fake, right?
I can't say anything about that.
Confirmed fake. It's all fake. Dude.
Listen,
Shocks look real to
prank-
me on those bike
No,
seats,
no,
man.
like definitely
What?
like
Shocks on the bike seats look real to me.
Like, yeah, people definitely took a spill.
it's
but
kind of like in some of like old Ock TV videos. Sometimes they actually did get hit.
Mhm.
You can tell. Like this, people are definitely wiping out. But you know, I think everybody knows nowadays 99.9% of pranks on the internet are fake.
99.9.
There
That
it
doesn't
is.
leave much room.
Yeah, there's not much room at all. And I mean, like, it goes without saying. Like, just watch a prank, watch it for enjoyment. It's funny. It's not. I don't care. Just, if you want to be one of those people that are complaining, oh, this is fake, stupid, fake. Like, dude, everything you watch on the internet is probably fake. Like,
Yeah, and television.
Yeah. Oh, and television, 100%. Like reality TV. They call it reality TV. That's the most fakest of all the
So-
all the shows.
I really respect that stance because on one hand, like, first of all, the content you're making, like, okay, just to give you guys some perspective, Joey made a new abduction prank. On YouTube, it got
It's like 800,000.
800,000. On Facebook, I just checked it, it had like 120 million.
Yeah.
That's like Gangnam
Yeah.
style views, boy.
And,
Right,
and
yeah.
3 million shares.
3 million shares of this. I mean, in my opinion, like a very, very obvious fake abduction prank. But we've been around for a long time. But my point is,
Yeah.
on Facebook, you can come here and be like, yes, I'm just making entertainment. People on Facebook don't see that. They don't
People
know.
on Facebook are catching on, especially
Really?
whenever I have a viral video. I don't know. Check the interview views on the interview you did with me.
Mhm.
Check the views on that and try to link it with my viral videos because people would start tweeting that to me and putting that in
Really?
the comments. Yeah, it's like whenever I have a video do good, people always bring that back up again. So I think they type in my name in, and you're probably
Is that
popping
number
up
one?
pretty high.
Type Joey Salads on YouTube. That can't be number one still.
No, I don't think it's number one anymore, but it's probably definitely up there. And probably if you click on one of my videos, it's probably in the related.
So let's talk about that. So you made, I'll give you guys some context of what Joey's talking about. You made
No, it's not at all number one.
is it on the front?
Our reaction, like the old one, is at the front, but not the interview.
Really? How about that? So Joey made this.
I think it's because I've been double tagging like hardcore my videos with the Joey Salads tags,
He's like 5
extra.
times Joey
so this way I could push yours down.
I think I removed the tag.
The tag, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Help a brother out if I can. But YouTube's been doing plenty of work to keep our videos out of the
Oh, yeah.
spotlight anyway. So Joey made a prank. A prank
Social
video.
experiment.
Social experiment. Excuse me.
Same
Such a
thing.
more dignified title. Where you put a Trump car into a.
I'll explain it.
Yeah, why don't you explain?
So basically, what I did was I made like a whole social experiment, trying to make it political, and I'm like, hey, black people hate Trump, and I would probably say the large majority of them do. But I was like, let's see how they react to a Trump car parked, and then I paid a bunch of people, African American people, to destroy the car. And
It was like a Street Fighter bonus level. It was
Yeah,
ridiculous.
it was.
Joey's like, I'm gonna walk out of frame, and then all of a
Yeah.
sudden it's like 5
they
minutes
come
later,
with like pipes.
pipes and shit, and it's like it's the dumbest thing.
Wait, you didn't
Yeah.
provide all that stuff? They went around.
It was
and
in,
found
yeah, they had it.
Bring your pipes, guys.
Yeah.
You're a job creator.
Oh yeah, no.
How much did you pay?
I don't remember if I
You
did
said
pay.
0. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a
I
job
paid
creator.
one of them. I paid one of
A
them.
havoc creator.
I had one of them that rallied them all.
Did
I
you pay
paid him.
Oh, so you, wow,
Right.
that's
Yeah.
like a. How much did you pay the ringmaster?
I do not remember.
Like, how much do you usually pay people to be in your pranks? Hundy?
When it's like, let me just say this now, because I know we're going to talk to fake territory. Not everything I do is fake.
99.9%.
A majority of them, I would say.
90.
But
The vast majority.
I don't know if
like,
there's any videos left in that after that.
there's still a 0.1%. But I just have to say is when you're watching a video, just watch it with the notion of this is probably most likely fake, but it also might not be. Because I do have some real ones out there, but you would never know because there's also fake ones in there. So you really wouldn't know which ones are real, but you would just probably assume that most of them are fake. Like I did the store robbery. Mostly my real ones are the ones with the least amount of views, if that helps you decide which ones are real. What were we talking about before that? How much I normally pay people?
Yeah.
I normally, let me think. I try to get away as low as I can. Like I'll start with like a 20.
I love your honesty.
Yeah.
That's why I love this
Yeah.
guy, man. Joey is the fucking best. Tell me.
I'll start with like a 20,
At 20.
and then I'll like,
Well, is this like a Craigslist thing?
no, I don't go on Craigslist and look
That's
up
too
actors.
involved?
It's like, I don't know. So many
So
people get
it's like
caught
Friends?
faking their stuff like that, where they're like, I don't know. I don't get how you can go like
Oh,
the ones
prank
that
invasion.
the ones that I did do were like the real ones. I used this kid named Mike. He's like a young little black kid. He's like 14. I started working with him. Now he's 16, I think. I found him on Craigslist, but I actually used him as like an actor to set up other people. And the videos I did do with him were real because I used him. I just sat in a car and I was like, here, just do this. Wait for someone to start asking people to buy you alcohol. And he would just ask people. I was waiting in the car for like 2 hours until we had enough reactions. I did a couple videos like that. Him, I paid pretty good. I think it was like 150 up to 200. I think
your
I
boy.
paid him. Yeah. So he's in New York now.
What's his name?
Mike.
Shout out to Mike.
Yeah, shout out to Mike.
You guys have been
if
through
you're
some
watching
shit
this.
together,
Yeah,
man.
we've made a lot
2
of videos
long years.
together. Yeah.
God bless Mike. But then, so usually if you find someone like for an abduction experiment or whatever, so how do you find them? And then how does the bidding go on the prices?
I'll just put like a friends and family. Yo, if you got anybody.
Got it.
You know anybody?
$20.
I think with the abduction stuff, I'm up my prices. I start at 40.
That's a little more dicey.
A little more production value.
Working
in
with
that.
minors too, you know.
Yeah.
Where do you find that kid? Because like that one on Facebook that blew up. Because you that was a wonderful thing where you like took the kid's hand. You're like, let's go get some candy. Like you were really convincing.
Yeah,
man.
I'm not gonna say which ones are fake or not.
Okay, let's assume.
But
Let's pretend
let's-
99.9% are fake. So let's pretend
Yeah.
that this is the 0.1 that's not fake.
I'm not gonna even pretend it's not fake. I'm gonna leave it that the people know.
Okay.
The people already know.
Okay. All right. So let's
know
say
that.
you have a kid actor
Everyone
in one of
watching
your videos.
here
Let's
already
say
knows.
it's-
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
If there's a kid actor,
Yeah.
let me think.
But where do you find this kid? You're like, I'm gonna abduct you today.
If I'm gonna need
We're
a
gonna
kid,
run off
there,
together.
there were some. I mean, not obviously not all of them, but there were some reactions in. Let me try to think of one for example. Another one that went viral on YouTube. I mean, Facebook did pretty good on YouTube. At 20 million on Facebook and like.
That's crazy. I don't have
That
that
is
views
good.
on any video.
We never get that. on
60 million is the
Facebook.
most we've had on Vape Nation.
Really
Facebook views are on another level.
insane, but the retention rate is like 20 seconds.
Well, they cheat the stats, right? Because if you're like scrolling,
Well, yeah, they watch for at least 3 seconds,
3 seconds.
and you can actually even see the stats. How many people clicked on the video to watch it with sound, the retention rate, and you
interesting.
just see the retention rate like after the first 3 seconds, it's like up to like 6 seconds sometimes, and it just plummets.
Wow,
like,
what the
like, every
fuck?
video. So like, that,
YouTube's shady.
yeah. So like that video with 120 million views,
Mm-hmm.
the retention time on it is I think it was like 30 seconds.
Wow.
So that's probably pretty good.
That's good for Facebook.
Yeah,
That's good because the video is only like a minute long.
That's actually
So-
probably
Okay.
really good.
Yeah.
That's
and that
hmm.
you got to keep videos on Facebook like as short as you possibly can and like hook them in really quick at first.
Right.
Unless
So-
they'll just keep scrolling.
So the SoFlo text like on the top and bottom, did that start because people don't even turn on the sound on Facebook?
Yeah, that helps a lot. Like if you're gonna do Facebook videos, start putting things on the top and the bottom because when people scroll,
Definitely,
they
people
see
will
that, and
love
if
that.
it's like shocking video or like
Our fans will love that.
someone ran over by car, people are gonna be like, oh wait, I gotta see this, and they'll
So,
click on
I
it.
mean, like the very nature of the platform of Facebook just breeds. It's like a shitting ground. Because of like everyone there has no attention span.
Yeah, no, there's
And
zero
then, like,
attention span.
You've got the SoFlo. Did SoFlo invent that? The shit bars, the crying laughing emoji.
I don't know if he invented it, but there's so many Facebook
It
pages.
was the
that-
first I saw. Ever.
It's the first time I saw it.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't want to give him too much credit.
Yeah, I don't want to give him credit for that. But there's so many like Facebook pages that just straight up turned into companies, and they're
Right.
making
How?
millions.
How? I wonder
How,
that.
yeah.
How? Do you make money on that 120 million?
I make money on Facebook.
You got into
in, like-
monetization?
yeah, it's like closed now, and it's like if you get in, you got to be like lucky as hell to like really know.
So
someone.
I even tried to get through. Like we have some strong connections, and even like our agency couldn't get us into Facebook monetization.
yeah, it's tough.
How much?
But does that really make you a lot? Because I don't.
That's what I
understand
wanna know.
How
It's
does it fund
shit
like a
CP.
big company?
It's like a shit CPM, probably like anywhere from like $100 to $300 every million views. But when you get hundreds of millions of views, it adds up.
So on 150 million, you made like
I gotta do the calculator.
10,000, 20,000.
Probably more.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah,
hell.
it's getting passed around like that.
Dude, from one video?
Yeah.
I never made
That's
that much on
crazy.
one video.
No.
Holy shit. So is Facebook your like primary source of income?
Oh yeah, like I just got my checks from YouTube and Facebook for I guess the following month, and my Facebook check was literally 10 times higher than
Whoa.
my YouTube.
Fuck! Why is Facebook not hooking people up?
What they're doing is
That's
they're
crazy.
waiting. They have like the people who are in the beta monetization program on Facebook. Half are in the one that I'm in, where it's basically if you click on a video and watch it, and you start scrolling through, there'll be like a sponsored video, like
Right.
in the video feed, and the other half are in it's mid-roll ads.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see it on very few pages. The
Those are
really
the
big
juicy
ones,
ones, right?
Yeah, those are juicy ads, and like 30, like usually halfway through the video, it plays an ad, which is I don't know how it keeps people even watching.
That's what I'm wondering.
Especially on
Not
Facebook.
a lot of people must.
Yeah, but
catch
I mean,
that.
I've seen the numbers and the stats on the money generated from those videos.
You
based
know
off the
people who
views.
are in that.
Yeah, and I seen them like, wow, I'm like amazed that people.
Do you
are
know
even-
what's the CPM on that kind of program?
I would have to look through my messages and do the math. I don't really know off the top.
But
of
it's
my
much
head.
better than the.
Yeah,
what you-
and then eventually, I'm sure they can have them combined, and it'll just be tripled.
Dude, I don't know what, because I know like you're always getting into these weird programs and shit. Like I remember you were trying to help me get Twitter monetization a while ago,
Yeah,
and I know like really big channels that don't have Facebook monetization, and they have like 100 millions of views every month, bigger than
Yeah.
YouTube, and they can't even.
yeah.
get
It's
in.
like I mean,
How do you get into that shit? Whose dick? Whose hot dog bun do I need to put my dick in?
It's all about who you know, and I run my social medias. Like at the end of the day, my videos are mostly cringe and they kind of suck for the most part. I would say so.
God bless.
Some of the content I make, I actually do enjoy and I like, and I'm like, I had fun doing that. But the majority, I don't even think is that good. But I run it like a business. I have deals here, deals there to boost stuff, to make sure I could monetize everything, to get the most out of each video as I possibly can, make the connections. And the Facebook people, they're the ones that know everybody and that could link you and connect you with, Twitter stuff, Instagram stuff, even Snapchat stuff.
You mean
Facebook.
employees of Facebook or like the marketers?
The marketers, I would say, the people who run the
Agency.
big accounts, and
Right.
they usually, and everything's like, they all work on referral stuff. So like I know, like say if I know one person A, and he's working with person B created this new monetization thing, or he has the plug in Facebook for monetization. He goes to person A, yo, find people to sign up, and I'll give you like 20% of whatever they make. And then that person A will just reach out. I'll be one of those people and be like, yo, if you got anyone else, any friends of yours that want to be in as well, send them my way. I'm like, all right, cool. I usually like hooking people up. Like I even tried to hook up Keemstar as just like good faith type of stuff. Like, yo, like let's put the YouTube stuff behind us, all the beefing on YouTube, all the shit talking. I'll help you out. I'll do something for you. Like I see you're struggling on YouTube. Maybe down the road one day something will come up where you would help me out because I helped you out. So that's why I do it. I try to hook up all my friends into all these programs and stuff. Like this guy I know, his name's I'm not even gonna say his name, but he created a system on Facebook that they can monetize any video through call to action links. So on Facebook, if you go and you see like an ad and you click on the video, sometimes below the video it brings you to like a website. What happened was he created like a system and an algorithm to put that stuff on like any video. Like it would be your video. I think I tried to hook you up on it.
Wait, how does that work? It's not through Facebook?
It's through Facebook, but it's like through an algorithm that would like take your video and put it in like a paid promotion for like pennies, and it would put a website on the bottom, and the website would be just ads. And then after that, it's on your page, and now it has ads on it, and it'll be hooked up to like a system, and the money generated on the website will go right to your account. So that was a system that worked great for a few weeks, and it was able to get people in like a monetization program they weren't able to do through Facebook. But of course, SoFlo came in and started spamming it to hell.
Wow.
Where you would go and watch a video and like you would just get an ad blasted on top of your video from the website, and it would like
SoFlo ruins everything.
Yeah,
He ruined the landscape, man.
Dude, he single-handedly ruined that.
So now Facebook shut the whole thing down. Any video that had it got deleted. So I lost like half my videos.
Wow.
Any video with it got deleted.
Yeah.
It sounded shitty,
And then
to be honest.
some people's accounts got totally outright banned.
Wow.
SoFlo, of course, was fine. This is why I hate Facebook, for many reasons. I'm just going to be real here.
It's just so shady.
It's a shitty, shady shithole.
shady.
And when you first of all, you browse that feed, and it's just garbage. It's like being shit on your face, and then someone puking on it. It doesn't make sense to me. It's just a bunch of crap and videos and spam. It's like it's incoherent.
It's so much stuff just reposted as well.
Yeah.
Like my videos get reposted by random pages all the time, and I'm just be scrolling and be like, oh, there's my video.
It's like a huge orgy of copyright, and the only person who benefits is Facebook, and they don't give a fuck.
And now some companies they reach out to me now because I'm like
You're
at that
big
point
boy.
where I'm big enough. They usually take smaller people's stuff without even having to post it, no credit. Because what are they going to do?
So
A
now
small
they
one-hit
ask.
wonder. So they've been asking me, and I'd be like, all right. Because I always try to work out deals. All right, if you post my stuff, if you're monetized, I want to do a revenue share split, or we can cross-post from my page so the revenue goes to some weird stuff. And some of the companies have been lying to me, saying, oh, we don't make money on our videos. We would just like to post it for
I've
the
been
credit.
told that too by
Yeah, and then I'll be like, okay, post it. I'm like, wait, these people, there's no way. They run 100 accounts. They're blasting out, getting hundreds of millions of views a week.
full-time employees. Like, oh, we don't
Full-time
make money.
employees. I'm like, so I reached out people I know, and I found out, they are making money.
Shady.
So then
That is so
I tell them,
shady.
like, don't post my stuff. Or
Facebook's just
give
full
me
of
a licensing
scammers.
fee.
Yeah.
And it just
It's just the place for scammers
Yeah,
to
it just-
come
it-
and
they
do
enable
it.
them.
Yeah.
And then this is what fucking pissed me off. You have a page like SoFlo, who from the beginning, his whole point was stealing people's videos. He was one of the first people with monetization. One of the very first pages with monetization, ripping other people's shit off. Nothing ever happened to SoFlo. He even, when we made a parody Facebook page, I don't know if you remember that, we made a video
merged.
about... Yeah. So we made, this is how fucking shady
He's got to
Facebook
do that
is.
manually. So he went on and
He
did
did
it.
But they...
filed a complaint and got it.
Yeah.
Absorbed.
So we made a parody of SoFlo's Facebook page, a video, and we made a page called SoFlo Bro, where I was ripping off SoFlo's videos and posting them there as a parody. And so SoFlo filed a complaint with Facebook saying that we were impersonating him. And not only did they close our page, but they took all of our followers and made them follow SoFlo's page. These are all people who hate SoFlo, who are fans of ours, who like this page just to meme on him. And then tens of thousands of people, and they made them all like SoFlo.
That
Can you
was
imagine that?
insane.
Can
Did you ever get your
golden
page
boy,
back or
man.
no?
Yeah, we got it back.
We did, but
And
I
also,
think only after making a whole video about it.
Yeah.
yeah, probably so many complaints. Facebook was probably like, let's just make it right.
But they're untouchable. It makes me fucking
Yeah.
angry.
Yeah, what happens is there are corrupt people at each single social media. in YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, there are those few people that are in there that are pretty much corrupt.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like
I wanna
the
know
government
Taking
them.
stuff.
kickbacks like under the table.
Yeah, it's like
I want to know these people.
I know so many people who have Instagram accounts that only post copyrighted stuff. They get deleted. The channels,
But you don't make money on Instagram.
No.
So
But
at
they're-
least that.
they make money on it because they post like ads and stuff. Very spammy, very bad. They got millions of followers.
They have like
And-
integrated, like people
Yeah.
pay them directly to post
Yeah,
garbage. Right?
and their pages get deleted all the time, like all the time, like 2-3 times a month sometimes. But they know somebody on Instagram. They throw in $500, get my page back.
No way.
Their page
That's
is
gonna be
back the
so
next day.
transparent.
Wow.
So yeah, that's like that on every social media.
YouTube, as far as I can tell, there because Google is like I met a ton of higher ups at YouTube recently
Yeah.
because we went to the Creator Summit, and these people are like, they're all like real team players. I don't know.
Yeah, you think they're like? There's definitely some in there. Like they, I mean, they. Then
They're-
they do favor.
They definitely favor and do shady shit for sure.
Yeah, I mean, like I watched.
But they just blame the algorithm.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the big
Oh, yeah.
scary.
Like
algorithm.
I was watching. The only thing I watch on YouTube or other podcasts, like probably like 2 times a week. But I was watching Steven Crowder. I don't know if you heard of him. He's
Wait,
like he's
I
like
know this.
a
What-
Republican. He does podcasts.
Yeah, kind of young guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know the guy. I was watching about the
He
Bill
does-
Nye
he-
thing.
yeah. He does some stuff too about like the YouTube monetization stuff and like
Mm-hmm.
the Young Turks. Like they're like. Chank made a video
Do you know
of
what?
something stupid and they had it featured on
Do you
like,
know
what's
what?
trending now.
That's
They're just-
fucking true. First of all, let me just say for the record, I'm not a conservative person. I'm not conservative leaning at all. But when we went to the Creator Summit, the Young Turks, they were there. They featured him. They even put him in one of the presentations. He interviewed somebody.
They're a meme now. They're a joke. Like,
the Young Turks.
yeah, most of their stuff just gets debunked right away by other Republican podcasts,
But
or
the- but
they're
you're
seen
right,
as like
yeah.
the hypocrisy. Like sometimes their arguments, like it just goes so far left, where a lot of people on the left side are like, "Dude, this is too much."
I
It's
haven't
not
seen
even...
that stuff. But the one thing I did see of theirs when this oh my god, this shit made me angry. Seinfeld is my favorite show of all time, and they did this segment about Jerry Seinfeld was on Larry King, and Larry King didn't know that Seinfeld didn't cancel that. Larry King thought that
Seinfeld was canceled.
CBS canceled Seinfeld, which is honestly one of the dumbest things you can say,
Yeah.
especially when you're
Yeah.
interviewing Jerry Seinfeld. The show was #1. It's the most popular show of all
and
time.
He chose to
It
end
still
it.
gets $100 million deals.
Oh
like-
god,
Yeah.
dude, they're
Perpetuity,
Larry David
Yeah.
is a billionaire just from
Yeah.
syndication. So Larry King doesn't know this, and Jerry's like, "Do you not know this?" He gave him some shit, and I think fully justifiably. So they did a clip about this, and the main girl there, she's like, "Who is Jerry Seinfeld anyway?" I think he's just butthurt that nobody remembers who he is. And I was like, "Fucking who the fuck are you?" This is Jerry
Yeah.
Seinfeld. I don't know, that shit rubbed me wrong.
Yeah,
I never forgot
Did you ever
that.
see the clip with Alex Jones when he crashed their thing?
Yeah, that's.
Oh man, because the Young Turks, they lost their shit.
Yeah,
like,
that was wild.
lost it. Like,
You're a real conservative guy.
yeah, I've been trying to stay away from it, but like keeps pulling me back in.
Well, you're
like,
you're active on Twitter.
Yeah.
it's like no, it's like weird. Like if you look at my Twitter, it's like I'll have like 2 weeks of nonstop Republican talk,
Mhm.
and then I'll just go like 2 weeks. Like you just see me post like a video of like something on that I posted on Facebook, and then I go get sucked back into it. I'm just like trying to like just live my life. Like I hate reading about it.
I definitely try my best never to touch politics, but I'm fascinated by
Yeah.
your involvement because, like, a lot of your pranks seem to be very from a perspective, right? From a very specific political perspective. For example, the Trump car in the black neighborhood. Your
Yeah.
theory was that black people hate Trump.
Yeah. So like going back to the whole social experiment thing and politics and stuff, I'll occasionally now do a political social experiment, but I'm consciously like anything you see me do political now is 100% real. I'm not stepping on that foot again where I'm doing a fake social experiment. I went to Sweden. I made like a 25-minute documentary.
I saw that.
It was.
yeah.
I went in there and I didn't even go. I went there and I was like, I'm gonna make the most non-biased thing I could possibly make. I'm just gonna interview people. I'm just gonna walk around. Whatever I get. I'm gonna put in there. And I showed both sides of the story, and that's it. I didn't even give any of my opinion on anything.
What were you looking like? What was your theory about Sweden?
I mean, like Trump made the comments about Sweden saying, what happened last night in Sweden? You know, the migrants are coming in, the crime's going up. And I took what he said. I'm like, okay, I see what he said.
believe that, though?
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah.
I went in, I did my research. I'm like, okay, what he
Which
said
city did you go to?
add up. I was in Stockholm,
Mm-hmm.
and then I went to, I think it was like in Stockholm is like Rinkeby and a couple other towns. I forget the names of them. They're all in Sweden.
So what did you
So
find
what
there?
was the
Yeah.
So
reception?
yeah,
of
so when I
people.
went there, I was like, let's go there and let's see who's right. Is Trump right or is the left mainstream media right about everything? I went there and
It seems like an extreme split of like Trump versus the left media.
yeah, that is complete opposite because whatever they say, they'll
There's gotta
go
be
against.
something in the middle, right?
Yeah, so I went there and I interviewed my friends that I knew there. Nobody wanted to be on camera. It's like I had to blur out everybody's face. Nobody, like even me walking around with a camera, they were making sure I weren't on it. Or like when you talk politics, no one wants to be on it because it's like if you get caught talking out about the refugees and the migrant crisis, then you lose your job, you lose everything. But what I found is there Trump was right because I go there and I'm talking to people, and the people who were willing to come out and talk about the migrant situation, they said they're like I used to live in this really nice neighborhood and these no-go zones, which sometimes cops do patrol them. They call them no-go zones because cops don't patrol there, but sometimes they actually do. So I found that out. It's not completely a no-go zone, but that's just what everyone refers to them because there's very low police activity there because I went to spots where all the riots are breaking out. One thing that I could debunk that the right was saying is there was a lot of car explosions that happened. Like there was one time where a whole parking lot got lit on fire. And some people on the right were saying, oh, it's terrorism, see, because they're Muslims. I didn't even say the word Muslim once in my entire video.
Well, it's obvious. That's not like a...
I didn't even want to make it about a religion thing. I was just making it solely based of migrants, like not even like motives. But what I found out was with the car stuff, they were doing it for insurance.
It was Swedish people.
No, it was the migrants.
But it
wasn't an act of terror.
attack.
It was not an act of terror.
Okay.
It was they would all get together, calling each other up. I was talking to a migrant that told me this. He's like, yeah, I came here in the 80s. I moved up in society. Everything's nice and dandy. But he's like, some of these migrants coming in now are just all punks. They're all gang members. They're coming in. They're just starting a whole heap of mess, a whole heap of problems. They're attacking cops. And what they do is they all get all their cars together some nights, and they just blow them all up. They have grenades, he says, because I guess when they come up, or they smuggle in like weapons, like
Sounds
actual
fantastic.
weapons. And he says they
Sounds
blow it
like
up
a
to collect
wild-
money from the insurance.
So I'll tell you, we were in Sweden
Yeah, we were
recently,
just there recently.
I saw
and
yeah.
the comments were fucking horrifying. There
On
were
our-
so many racist, shitty comments. Like, just to give you an idea, stuff like, "Don't let Ela get raped by the rapefugees or whatever." Right? Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the meme.
And if you look
It
at
was really shocking.
Well,
to
let me
me
tell you.
because I had no idea where it came from. Like we just posted vlogs, and all of a sudden, all the comments were like about that. It's pretty,
Yeah.
I was pretty horrified, but
Yeah.
I'll tell you, we were in Stockholm for a week. We walked around there at 3 in the morning several times, 3, 5, 6 in the morning. I didn't once feel unsafe.
yeah, it's
That's what I
not.
was
I
gonna
mean,
ask, yeah.
it's kind of at the same time was the left side of the argument is you got nice cities like L.A., but if you go to the wrong side of the town, you're gonna get
LA
mugged.
is way sketchier than
Yeah.
Stockholm.
like downtown LA at
I would-
night.
Yeah, it
Shit.
all
Pretty
depends
close.
on
Yeah.
what areas you go to of anywhere. There's going to be crime, But the problem is this is like imported crime. Like the Sweden's statistics on anything crime related is skewed and almost fraudulent in most cases because the
Why?
police don't like to report on certain things.
So what is your theory? Why do you think that the Swedish government itself wants it? Because the way you pointed out is almost like the Swedes want to be victimized because they don't want to report it. They don't want to acknowledge it. What is
it's
your
like
theory on that?
it's that's a little deeper. I don't really know much of what their theory is. They just keep doubling down on bringing more and more migrants in. They're like, there's nothing wrong with.
Well,
Yeah,
there's
let's put this into perspective. In America, there's over, I think, 300 million people. In Sweden, I believe there's only like 9.
about 9.
And I don't remember. My numbers are not 100% correct, but I remember I did the math. And last year, with the migrants that they brought in, the refugees, is like adding an entire Los Angeles
Yeah, that makes sense.
to America.
Do you acknowledge that Sweden is doing like a good thing for the world because the Syrian refugees are being like bombed and gassed and shit.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely like you need to do something, but at the same time is I don't think you should bring that from a third world country to a first world country. It doesn't mix, and what's happening is the zones that they're living in is expanding, and it's merging into actually the nice zones. So it's like say you take Compton and say every year Compton expands a mile closer to the city. Mm-hmm. That's exactly what's happening in Sweden. Their nice cities are getting smaller. Their bad cities are getting bigger, and it's because of the influx of
migrants.
migrants.
what a Swede would say if they were here right now.
Did you get any kickback from the Swedes after you made your documentary?
A lot.
Tim Pool, he's a journalist who went there, and he basically uncovered pretty much the same exact thing I did.
But he's a conservative guy.
He's not even a conservative guy. He's just a journalist. He goes out there. And he pretty much uncovered the same exact thing. And we even got pulled over by the cops. We were driving through a no-go zone, and the cops pulled us over. They took us out of the car. They're like, "What are you doing here?" And we're like, "Oh, we're just filming a documentary." They're like, "Get out of here. You're not prepared for what these people would do to you if they see you filming."
The thing that doesn't make sense to me in this this narrative is, like I says, why do the Swedes want to be victimized and fucked over and taken advantage of and not report the stats, not acknowledge it?
They have, I've interviewed one guy, and what he does is, all that he does is he just gathers statistics on news stories or stuff that goes on in Sweden, and he has a whole column and a whole category for hand grenade attacks that the police try to ignore. Example,
why do the police try to ignore hand grenade attacks? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, what happens is...
But why? What's your theory?
I don't even
How
know.
can you hold this opinion and not have any theory about why? It seems like an insane thing to do, right? It's got to be a good reason.
Yeah, I mean, I used to have theories, but I went so long ago, and I tried not to think about it. Let me try to think. So I think basically their government is super leftist. So,
cucks, right?
Yeah.
You can say it.
Cucks. I don't even use that word when I'm talking politics and stuff. I just think it's stupid. Because everyone, people call me cuck. Everyone gets called a cuck. It's stupid.
Okay.
And so I think that because they're leftists, they want to their ideology is providing for the world or their country, everything free, everything for everybody. Everyone lives in
very socialist,
in a utopia, very socialist. Yeah. And what happens is they're trying to aid these migrants, which I remember seeing a video on YouTube of a guy showing this is what happens when you bring a refugee in. Let's say first world countries bring 2 million in. There's 3 million created. So you're not, at the end of when you look at the whole scale of everything between, how many migrants you're bringing in, you're not even making a dent in the numbers. Mm-hmm. America, you bring in 100,000 out of tens of millions.
There's this one saying, what is it? I think it's a Jewish saying. When you save one life, you save the whole world or something.
I think that was Muslim.
Is it? Everyone just wants to claim that shit.
Yeah.
Give it to them.
Well, it makes more sense in that context. Yeah, I'll give it to the Muslims on that one. But so I when we did the fan meetup, I met this Syrian refugee. He came and it actually had an impact on me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he came to our fan meetup.
I actually, when I went in the migrant zones, I actually got recognized by a couple of young
Really?
friends. Yeah. And I told them, I was like, hey, I want to interview you about what's going on in your town. And she told me, she's like, yeah, it's very bad, She was basically telling me, confessing everything that happens. The gangs run rampant at night. It's really bad. I'm like, okay, let me get you on a Skype interview and interview you. Oh, no. I said too much. I can't talk to you anymore. And I was actually then supposed to meet up with a few other people. I guess there were young men there. And then she warned me. She's like, I know those kids. They're planning on, they might be planning on jumping you at the place you're trying to meet them at. So I had to cancel that because I was going to interview more people there that were willing to do it. But this girl told me, be careful, they might jump you. So I canceled it. Back to what you said.
Yeah, I'm conflicted on it. I mean, obviously, I didn't really investigate it. I don't know. Anyway, we had the fan meetup, and a really tall, spoke really good English, Arab-looking guy. He's like, I just moved here a year and a half ago from Syria, and he was just telling me about how Sweden saved his life because his whole fucking block was fucked. And I don't think I've ever met a Syrian refugee. That was the first time.
Yeah.
But he's like, I used to watch your videos when I was in Syria and we were getting bombed.
Whoa. Yeah, that was shocking.
I was like, what? And he said a bunch of Syrians he knew back in during that time. Used to
Yeah.
watch our videos.
See, like a misconception with the right is people are like, oh, you don't want to take refugees in. You want them all to die. You don't want to do anything for them, which is the very opposite because it's no, the people on the right want to enact policies and help them out over there. Basically, let's fix the problem there to make it better for everybody. That's what the right's proposal is. The
I guess
left's
that's
proposal
like
is the left is just let them all come in here, even though
I don't think that's true.
not all of them.
That's a
but there's-
very oversimplification of what the left, I think, want to do. Just let them in. That's not what's happening.
In most places in Europe.
Well,
they're
for example-
flooding in floodgates.
I know, like in America, the policy of like vetting refugees is pretty tough. It takes like a couple
Yeah,
years.
it
It's not
definitely
just
got
like get on a
tougher.
boat, let's go, y'all.
No, and I think in Germany they all just walked up there.
It's true. It's a lot less intense.
They're also
there.
a lot closer.
But they're right there, and they're fucking dying. They're literally getting bombed and slammed on. So it's very.
It's definitely a tough decision because radical extremists are using that as a walkway just to get up through.
See again, this is
that-
another contested point. Like, I don't know. I'm not deep enough into all the stats and stuff, but I think that like the amount of terrorists that are purportedly like snuck in is probably not as big as the alarmists say.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always open to the possibility. Like, I don't know, like my most extreme side of my thinking is like, I just feel like one day they're all just going to start flooded in through those, and it's like
Flooding in through what?
through the migrant stream.
Oh yeah, I mean it makes sense.
And just
It's-
start like
yeah.
deploying in all over the country, and now they're everywhere, and they're all communicating with each other. Next thing you know, they start a full scale attack and like wreak some havoc all on one day. That's like my worst side of thinking that's going to happen.
That is ridiculous, though.
It is
The
pretty ridiculous.
level of coordination. that
Some,
would
like,
It would be a
X-Men
crazy.
apocalypse
Yeah.
shit.
What was
Well-
the movie? It was the movie with I think it was Gerard Butler. in
Well,
it.
they're not like an army. Let's just set that
no,
straight.
they're just like rogue animals, like
But here's I think
just creating a bomb or running people over with a car.
I think the best way I've heard it explained, I don't remember who it was, but it's like it's a war of ideas, right? Like, I don't think it's even an issue of letting people in or keeping
It
people
also
out.
costs a lot of money too.
Okay, but it's like, just like from a moralistic standpoint, it's
Yeah.
a good thing to do, right? But it's not even about like letting terrorists in or letting people in. It's a war of ideas. Like, you need the Muslims who know, which is the vast majority, that you're not supposed to blow shit up, right? The ones who observe it as it's supposed to be observed and not want to kill people, to like be on your side. You have to like the norm in the culture needs to be, hey, fuck these guys who are blowing up kindergartens and
Yeah.
schools and stuff. So you need to like be. It's a
Well,
war of ideas, and
it's
we
like,
need our
yeah.
idea to win
It's like
over
I
theirs.
have tons of Muslim friends. I
Does that
love
make
them to
sense?
death. I
They
know
explain
that. Yeah, I know there are some really. The majority of the Muslims, I would say, are like really nice, good people, like
Mm-hmm.
you and me. Like they don't believe in that bombing stuff. But there's still. I remember. I forgot what the number. I forgot where the numbers came from, but there's like well over 100 million Muslims who do support ISIS.
I've
and
seen some
that's-
stats like
that's
that,
a
and
scary
it is
number.
scary. Well, the thing, how many
that
Muslims
does-
are in the world? There's like billions. It's the
Yeah,
it's the biggest
yeah,
religion
it's
in
the
the world.
biggest
Isn't that
religion,
crazy?
yeah.
But like, I have seen some shit like, again, I don't know if it's true, but if it is, it's very alarming. Some study that was like 10% of all Muslims in England want Sharia law or some fucking.
That's
It
what
could be propaganda.
They have
but
Sharia
it's-
law courts and stuff, and Sharia law depends on what kind of Sharia law you look at. I mean, there are some versions of Sharia law where it's okay to beat your wife.
Mhm.
It's okay to kill someone who's not a Muslim, and that's like
I feel like to me as an Israeli, it seems so weird that people here are so concerned with these issues. Like you're in America, you're so far from everyone, and
down
it's-
there. It's like
Seems a
life
little
or death.
paranoid.
Israel is actually surrounded by countries who want everyone dead.
Yeah.
So like when I'm here and I hear all these people so concerned about it, I'm like, what are you even talking about? Like,
Yeah, like you're safe up here.
yeah.
I mean, it's a
You're
good
a
point.
white
You're
neighborhood.
safe,
It's a good
and
point.
it's like it doesn't even seem like. I mean, compared to Israel, it seems like there's not
Yeah.
even a problem here.
It's a good
So-
point.
It's like Israel is like
Are you taking it a little too seriously? Like, why is it so personally affecting you?
Yeah.
In the way that it seems like
seems
maybe
kind
a,
of selfish.
or like an overreaction, or more
yeah,
like
like
this,
an overreaction.
or it's like it's this classical thing of like the scapegoat, right? like, fuck, these Arabs or these Muslims or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like
But-
this classical
yeah.
scapegoat because it's almost like not even really a problem in America at all. Like on scale.
Yeah, on a
Israel,
scale, yeah.
when Hila was a kid, they were blowing up cafes like every weekend, right?
Yeah.
And Hila's, and she has a really good point. It's like, I don't worry about
Yeah.
getting blown up cafes here.
And a lot of people, they're like, it's clearly like all their attacks, all their wars, it's an ideology-based, religion-based attack.
Mhm.
It's all based on Islam. It's not like they needed money and they wanted to steal some bread and they blew up the
Yeah,
shop.
for
Like,
sure.
no, it's all based on the ideology. And the scary thing is, I mean, every single religion, there's bad stuff in each religion. But an example is if you look at Islam and you start reading through the Quran, there's probably a lot worse stuff in there.
I don't know.
than
The Bible and
many of
Torah
them.
are fucking wacky.
There is some
Old
but
Christians,
the-
old Jews, they did terrible shit.
The Crusades.
the
I mean,
difference.
they went through
yeah.
reformations, and they're
Yeah,
like, okay,
that's the
maybe
difference.
We're taking a little too
That's the
seriously.
difference.
Right.
That's the difference.
So-
is we have like a hierarchy structure of our church system where they're like, okay, this is bad. Like killing someone.
They all
for
agreed.
this, take
That's
that
why I
out.
say it's like a war of
Yeah.
ideas in a way. Because I do, on the other hand, acknowledge that, like, I think per capita, a lot of the weird fucking terrorism and crimes and shit, I mean, there's definitely some strong thread of violence through the Muslim community.
Yeah.
Or Arab Muslims, to be more specific.
The
So
extreme.
the extreme, yeah. Like, there's a
The
really,
extremists. for
like,
sure.
you hear people say, like, you don't see Jews and Christians going and fucking doing suicide bombs. Maybe you do see some Christians these days. There's been some weird, like, alt-right terrorists.
Yeah,
lately.
a lot of those are false flags. Like the new one that they're labeling, this guy, he like stabbed somebody. I didn't even read too much into it. But basically, they labeled him as an alt-right extremist who stabbed someone based off of whatever their religion or color. I forgot what it
And
was.
he didn't even vote for Trump or
Yeah,
something.
and he was a Bernie supporter. And it was like,
Well, I think that's
Stein.
it's a problem with the world today. Everybody, like, wants to use everything. Sometimes shit just happens. Whatever
Yeah.
happened to just being a crazy person that
Yeah,
wants to
yeah,
kill people.
exactly, yeah.
It's not like...
They make
um,
everything's a race or religion.
Yeah,
type
everybody
deal.
wants to use every situation to further their narrative, and it's fucked up. But that's why I mean, like, it's a war of ideas for me.
Yeah.
Because, like, inside the Muslim Arab community, I feel like you have to connect with the vast majority of sane, good, loving people, so that they all can we can all denounce these.
It's like
nut jobs.
it's like entire countries where they're just brainwashing all their children at a young age. You know,
Mm-hmm.
this is our God, this is our religion. You know, it says here you have to do this. If someone does this, they castrate like women and
Yeah,
mutilate genitals. Like very like
yeah. There's some
primitive
like,
primitive stuff. Like,
yeah. I saw an ad. I don't know if you guys saw this. It was it moved me, dude. Some telecom company. God, what was I don't remember the country, but it was an Arabic ad from a Muslim country. Strike that, reverse it, whatever. And it was like this really moving thing about how they were like saying no to terrorists and shit and
Oh,
humiliating
yeah.
them.
Where did
Can
we
you
see
pull
that?
that up?
I have no idea where we saw it.
I saw it on Reddit. But it was like this huge telecom company made this for Ramadan. And it was like
Yeah.
all these people.
Okay,
Like this-
I'd read a
Yeah.
post about it. I hadn't seen the video.
It was
I-
really moving. So this
Yeah.
one guy was like trying to blow shit up. And all these normal people were like coming together to be like, fuck you, loser, in a
Yeah.
much more poetic
yeah,
way.
yeah.
So
But
you-
that's the kind of thing that I love seeing from them, where I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, God, this is
What I think
this is
is
wonderful.
what I personally think is to fix the problem is for all Muslims, especially very vocal ones that have an influence in the Muslim community, just come out and basically be open and honest, like how I am about any religion. Like I'm a Christian, born and raised Christian, but I know there's some stuff in there that's messed up. But as a Christian, I'm only following the set of guidelines of being a good person. You know, basically how like Jesus is the model as like a perfect human being, lived a life without sin, no bad things, whatever. At the end of the day, I don't even believe in it. I just believe in any religion as just teachings, whether it's real or not. There's a
I
gazillion
found it,
religions.
I think.
The odds
Yeah.
of ours being right is slim to none. But I just like to see it as a way of teaching. But I feel like Muslims and people who study the Quran should just be open, like, yeah, Muhammad did this, he did this bad thing, he did this bad thing, but we're going to just ignore that and let's just focus on the good things and that teaching. But I haven't seen not one come out and just have an open discussion
sure.
about that.
Yeah.
Like, it's an undeniable fact where if you're in a debate and you're prepared to denounce stuff in the Quran and you got the verses out in front of you, you can just say a ton of stuff and they'll just defend
I wish
it.
we had a Muslim person here to speak.
Me too.
Speak for it.
I
Yeah.
remember.
Because we're just kind of circle jerking.
Yeah, I remember.
We don't really know what we're talking about.
I think Fuzitu was actually confronted multiple times about stuff that Muhammad did, about raping like a 6-year-old or something like that, and he would just ignore it or not even defend it, just like kind of like brush over it. Like, why don't you, like, that's an undeniable fact that's in your book. Why don't you address it and have a solution to what you address? Like,
it's like, how can you address that? I don't know.
It's
like,
tough.
I'm sure
It's
that
tough.
Being Muslim, it's I'm sure that like you can be Muslim as like a culture and not necessarily like Orthodox Muslim. It's the same in Israel.
Yeah.
So it's like, how can you address it? I don't know. He's a Muslim in his identity. Probably.
I'd like to hear
it's
someone.
not necessarily about this one story about one
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, if someone came up to me and was like, "Hey, Moses
Yeah.
fucking shoved his cane up a little girl's vag."
Yeah, what do you have to say
I
about
was
that?
like, "What?" Well, I guess I would be like, "Well, that's weird.
But you're still Jewish.
I wouldn't do that." But I'm
Yeah.
I'm still Jewish.
Point, yeah.
I wonder if Moses fucking stuck his cane up if he did any weird stuff with
He
his
probably
cane.
definitely did some weird shit.
Turned it into a snake.
It's
and
a
got
different
weird.
time, yeah.
It's a different
different
time back
time,
then, my
yeah.
friends. Here's this ad. I want to show you guys.
I think this is it.
Yeah, I think this is it. I'm glad we got the CNN money stamp.
Oh yeah.
Confront your enemy with peace, not war. So, yeah, you guys can watch the fucking video. You don't need me to talk about it. Worship your God with love. I guess it's for the people who can't see it. This movie was launched in May. Yada yada yada.
The problem with this is there's a whole section of Muslims watching this, and they're like, if you stop that guy from blowing up those non-Muslims, you're not really a Muslim. Like, all the Muslims living in America.
Well, clearly that's not made for people who are the audience. Of
Yeah,
this
no,
video.
of course. But like, say if we had a Muslim in this room right now just talking to us, there's a whole section of Islam who are like, that person's not a real Muslim.
I'm not going to
because
put words
they-
in people's mouths.
Well, you can say that about any religion at that point.
Yeah, well-
Talk to an Orthodox guy, he's going to
Yeah.
say it's not a real Jew
Yeah.
because she doesn't cover her hair when she goes out. Talk to
Yeah.
a Christian guy, he's going to say
Yeah.
he's not a real Christian.
Well,
for whatever
Sounds the
reason.
same.
It sounds like.
But their
Mizrahi.
version is a lot more extreme than ours, for sure. Because
That was a really
I disagree,
Like,
man, because the
you
Orthodox
disagree with that?
Jews are
They're the
out of
worst.
control
I don't
as
know.
well.
I don't even know much about the Jewish culture.
they-
If you want to talk about like terror,
Yeah,
All I know is they're not.
perpetrated. There was an Orthodox guy who went on a stabbing spree at the Jerusalem Pride Parade last year.
Last year.
Oh, they're the worst.
Also in Israel, we
worst.
have
Yeah,
we have Purim, which is the holiday where you wear costumes, like the same that you have here, kind of. So one time I just wore like, I don't even know, like maybe shorts or a skirt or something. Not even like crazy. I don't wear like slutty kind of stuff.
And there's
Just-
plenty of people who
it was just revealing some skin, and some Orthodox guy started to curse me for wearing
Yeah.
that. I was
So,
just walking the
is it-
street.
I went to an Islamic country recently. I can't say what country. Weird reasons why I can't say where I was.
How bad could it be?
They're
You
gonna
can't
track
say
you
the
down.
country.
I was told.
What the hell did you do there?
I was told this is like one of the most advanced Islamic countries socially, and most acceptable Muslim countries. There was some nice places.
Why can't you say the country? I'm fascinated by that.
The more I'll tell you off air.
Oh God! But like, can you hint? That's so weird. to
I'm
me.
not going to even hint. But basically,
Damn, Joey got in some trouble. Did you get in trouble?
I didn't really get in trouble, but I would
Okay.
get in trouble.
Okay.
Basically, I went there with the notion everyone on the trip was saying this is the most, advanced Islamic country, super social. There were some really beautiful parts of the country, I'll give them that. But the majority of it, like the women were told, when you go out into the city, into the streets, cover up.
Like
Don't-
how much? Because even if
Like,
you go,
don't show any skin. Like, we were with a
That
girl.
can't- like-
we were with a girl who had her legs showing, like
Right.
half of her legs showing. Everybody and their mothers were staring at her.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, they
but
were
like you
staring.
can wear, you don't have to wear like a full thing. Like I've seen even in Iran and Lebanon, they wear like burqas.
Yeah, they gotta wear a full thing.
So that's not the most liberal Muslim.
Yeah, I mean,
country.
it could be,
No,
but
I'm
it's
telling
still
you,
like
it's
not.
in Iran and Lebanon, the two that I know.
You have
can-
to.
You don't.
Oh, you don't.
You have to wear it, but you can like show
Yeah.
hair still.
Yeah, it was the same in Indonesia.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can wear
It's
like a
just like-
pretty scarf.
yeah. And then upon leaving the trip, the women on the trip were like, this place was a hellhole. It sucked. Like, and they were the ones going in, like, talking highly of it. And when we went there, it was a mess. Like, the country's a third world country. And so the place is a mess.
People there, and you don't want to be saying.
Yeah, I don't want to say what.
Okay.
But what you were saying, you disagree with my point earlier, because, like, if I said a Muslim, let's just say a terrorist Muslim would say, like, say we had Kareem, Kareem, YouTuber. I can't pronounce his last name. Make social experiments, Muslim.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can't pronounce his last name. I'm not going to even try. But he's watching right now. If he was in this room talking to us. He is? Yeah.
Right now?
He's texting me, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
On your watch.
Oh, fuck. Joey's got this
green
Apple
gem?
Watch.
He's like, you guys said you needed a Muslim. That could have been me.
Oh, yeah, that would have been really
Yeah,
Oh,
that
you
would've
get
been
a
good.
text
Would've
to
been
your
good.
watch.
Yeah.
Joey's a high-tech boy. He's got
Yeah,
an
if
Apple
he was
Watch.
in that room right now and some other Muslim who's planning to blow up another Ariana Grande concert, he would say, Kareem is not a real Muslim and he deserves to die.
Well, sure, we're
There
talking about
is a
the
whole
same
section.
insane
Yeah.
extremists.
What I'm saying is,
but that's not.
I've never met or even heard of a Christian extremist. I don't know, Jewish is another
Wasn't
story. I don't know
Timothy
anything about Jews.
McVeigh a Christian terrorist, the Unabomber?
I don't know if he was a practicing Christian.
Oh.
What I'm saying is, like, I don't know of any Christian or even heard of any incidents or cases, or even if there's a number for it, of Christians that would be like, me in this room with a Jew, you deserve to die because you're not a real Christian, you're associating with a Jew. Like,
Well, I know.
in Islam, it's definitely a larger number and a much harsher treatment in the case of that happening.
Okay.
Like, I can't, like, if, say, if you went and, what would you say, other Jewish people were telling you to cover up and stuff?
Yeah, like
what would be the
some-
punishment? I'm just curious. Like,
No,
I
yeah,
don't
there's
know.
no
there's no punishment.
punishment.
Well,
In
okay.
Islamic country,
But they'll
you'll
tell
get
you,
stoned.
like, you
Yeah.
are not following the tenets
they'll
of
just
Judaism.
look
You're
at you
going to burn in.
at, like,
Yeah,
you're
I'll-
ashamed.
yeah, I'll definitely agree with that point. Where,
But I don't think
any
that
religion.
many. I don't think, first of all, even throughout the whole Muslim world, I don't think there's many, like, how do you call it when you, like, don't practice, when you give up?
Secular?
No, there's this name for it, like.
Sharia
there's definitely
law.
like
No.
I know
when you
there's
leave the
Oh.
faith.
Apostate?
Yeah, apostate, I think it's called. Anyway, I know. So, I don't think there's many deaths, even across the whole globe, where they're like, "Oh, you left Islam, I'm gonna fucking kill you now." Like, maybe it happens a couple times a year. I don't know,
Yeah, I don't even know the number. on
but
that.
regardless,
I
like,
have. It
the
is
the
interesting.
Jews are fucking crazy, man.
Mhm.
There was a prime minister. This story is great and horrifying. Well, what was his name? The one who was about to bring peace.
Rabin.
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 So there was this prime minister in Israel. He had brokered peace between the Palestinians. It was like going to happen. And he was assassinated, not by a Palestinian, but by a extreme Jew.
Wow,
Fucking
that's
gunned down, right?
Yeah, at a speech.
Yeah, at the speech.
At a speech.
And
He
to
was
think that
Square.
all these religions start, all this violence and terrorism, I believe is a possibility. Could have just started from aliens flying over.
now you're talking.
At the end of the day,
I don't know if you're kidding or not, but I want to explore that.
More
I mean,
mystery
let's
to the
talk
podcast.
it's a
more about
mystery.
aliens.
No one will know unless something freaky happens. Wasn't there an alien UFO flying over LA like just last year?
Well,
If this
sure
was-
there
I missed
are
that one.
UFOs
Okay,
all the
here's what I
time.
want to do.
Doesn't necessarily
Here's what I
mean
want
it's
to do.
aliens.
Like, we've talked enough about this shit.
Yeah.
Let's
talk
move it
about
on. I
aliens.
want to talk about aliens, and I want to talk about ghosts.
Go.
We have, for some reason, it's become a thing where we have
Running
ghost
theme.
stories. I don't know why.
I
But
want a ghost.
let's take a quick break. Let's go hydrate.
I've been hydrating this whole time.
Let's go dehydrate in the
Evacuate,
bathroom.
yeah.
Yeah.
Evacuate. Guys, we'll be back in 5 minutes with spooks and goofs and UFOs. Guys, welcome back from the break. We are here with Joey Saladino and Sean. Balrock.
That's pretty good. That's close.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
To the real,
Just
to the
get rid
true
of the at the
pronunciation.
end.
Balrock.
Sorry,
You were about to ask Joey a question about his pranks.
So we always see posts like on Twitter and Facebook nonsense. Look who's using my teacher's using one of the Saladinos social
yeah.
experiments in my sociology class. Like, how do you feel about those fake videos being featured
Wow,
in,
that's a
I think
in
about that
college
all the time.
courses, like educating
That
the youth?
is such a good
I think about that
question.
all the time, and I just think to myself, it's all a prank.
You guys.
That's the prank.
The long
So I love that
All
on one
along.
hand you're super passionate about like this refugee issue for like the betterment of society, but But on the other hand, you have teachers using your fake experiments to teach classes, and
Sometimes
you're directly eroding the fabric of society.
Yeah.
How do you? But like genuinely, like those two things, you made a joke about it, but it's kind of a serious question.
I think it's over exaggerating a little bit, over comparing child abduction in videos of staged instances compared to refugees. I think that's a stretch.
So examine the child abduction one on its own then.
So well, you're fear mongering though.
I would say
yeah,
definitely.
How are they different? How are they different?
Even if the real videos, I would even say the real videos are even fear mongering as well. Because if you look at the statistics, I would say kids are susceptible to get abduction. You can probably go up to any kid right now and probably
you can snap them easy, but
snap
it doesn't
them
happen
easy.
because
it doesn't happen.
Yeah, it doesn't happen.
Yeah,
I love hearing you say that.
It happens, but not as much. Like the
I don't
stats
think it
are
would
skewed.
be that easy, too.
I mean, if you wanted to adopt a kid, you could go get him, take him to your.
Yeah,
so many
physically,
ways.
like
You need force.
Yeah,
snatch him up.
But
and
in your
run him
videos,
like a
you're like,
football.
hey, what's
Dude, you
up?
can dress up as Santa
Here's a candy, and
go
then
up.
you both run off together like new friends.
You
like
could do so many ways.
Reality.
The fact is, it doesn't happen.
It doesn't.
And you
happen.
portray a world where it's just that easy, right? So I don't see the difference.
I should give the stats on that one.
I don't see the difference. You're fear mongering, and they're teaching it in class.
Yeah, I don't know. They're idiots for teaching it. I didn't tell them to teach it in class. They took it upon themselves.
I do agree with that. I gotta argue with that, to be honest.
So they're lacking.
I'm
the
not
lesson
like
plan.
sending it to the school saying you should teach this in the sociology class. I think there were probably kids in the class that probably even rose their hands saying, "Hey, that's Joey Salads. Some of his videos." I would have said that if I was watching it. Some of his videos have been declared as fake and totally exposed, and he even admitted that.
Mm-hmm.
So we should watch this with a grain of salt.
More like a shot
like
of
a
penicillin.
reenactment, a dramatization, perhaps.
Yeah, dramatization. You could even watch it as that.
It's a dramatization of something that
generous,
never
too
happened.
generous.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a fucking true point. Anyone who shows that in a classroom should be.
Well, the thing is,
I've seen it in so many classrooms because people send us the screenshots, they send us pictures, and so many, like all the Kobe person.
Yeah, that's the one I see a lot.
videos.
Colby person.
no, because Colby Person like half my videos. He took the ideas.
You think Colby stole from you?
There are people that work. I think there's someone that writes Kobe's videos.
I love that he can't even write his own. It's like pranks.com. What is that shit?
Pranksters.com. I don't even know. I haven't even heard. I haven't seen anything say pranksters.com in like 2 years. I mean, they used to put it in the beginning of all their videos.
Yeah.
I don't see it anymore. Well, I don't even watch their videos anymore.
So somebody out there is writing Colby's pranks.
Yeah.
He's like, dude,
And
I want
one
you
of the videos was even almost word for word. It was one of the gold digger ones. It was private jet gold digger video, and I synced it up like word for word. It was like the same exact dialogue.
Really?
I was like,
Who released it first?
I did.
Sounds like grounds for a lawsuit, dude.
Oh yeah.
I love that over a prank. Do you hold a grudge for that? How do you feel about that?
I don't
Did
really
his
care.
get more views?
I mean, mine definitely got more on Facebook. I think on YouTube
Got
it's
it.
got more.
That Facebook crowd.
For sure.
Dude,
You ain't touching me on Facebook.
I can't compete on Facebook.
You can't get paid. You said.
I says I can't
Let me
compete. Frankly, I don't really
And
try.
by proxy, he can't get paid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, your content is probably not that good for Facebook.
It's long form.
It's long,
not.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's perfect for YouTube, how their algorithm should be,
Yeah.
favoring view time.
What were you saying, Yula?
People are saying we promised to get into the ghost stories when
Okay,
we come
people don't
back.
give a shit about anything. They
They
just
really
want
want
the
the ghost stories
All
that
right.
bad.
People wanna
Welcome
get
to, dude. Welcome to the spooks and goofs segment of the podcast, which unintentionally became the only part people care about. So here's the premise: I don't believe in ghosts at all. I'm a very skeptical person. I don't believe in UFOs. I don't believe in any of that shit.
Wow.
But I'm open, right? Because every guest we've had so far had really interesting ghost/UFO stories. In fact, me and Ela have a new ghost story to share.
Yeah.
You have ghost
In the last
stories, and yet you don't believe in ghosts.
Yeah, it just happened.
Yeah.
Everyone loves this segment, but like, it's a good balance because
Yeah.
a lot of our guests are really into it, and we kind of like, okay, well maybe it's kind of interesting. But I'm open, right? So Joey Salads, let me ask you: do you like salad?
I actually hate salads.
Do you hate salad?
I can't stand them.
Judas.
I hate the smell of it. I hate the crunching sound of it.
Judas.
Just
Oh wow.
But there's
you
so
really hate
many
it.
levels to salad.
Yeah, how much? I didn't know you could hate
Wow.
salad
If
on
it's
that many
just
levels.
meat and a slight bit of lettuce
Low
on top, I'll
lettuce.
eat it.
Do you
but it's
eat?
not a
Do you eat
salad.
vegetables?
Yeah, broccoli, carrots. Those are my two faves.
Broccoli and carrots.
Mhm.
You're sweet. You're a sweet kid.
Yeah.
That's nice. Wow. Well, I'm kind of disappointed finding you don't like salads, but
Sorry.
regardless, on to the second question. Do you have any ghost stories?
I don't have any ghost stories.
All right, get out. Do you have any UFO story?
I
You
don't
have a
have any.
UFO theory.
I have whole theories on ghosts and UFOs.
Yeah, tell me
and
what you
religions
think. Do you
involved.
believe in it?
What ghosts or UFOs?
Do you believe in ghosts or UFOs?
Is it related
believe
to
that-
Muslims?
And
What-
how does it relate back to Muslims?
I could make it relate back.
If you
Um,
believe it, don't. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not a Facebook watcher.
Well-
Give me the shit. Give me the real truth.
Well, my theory on ghosts is I don't really even know if they're real or not. It does seem plausible. I feel like there's so much to the universe, and this sounds like stoner talk, but I don't even smoke weed.
Let's go.
But there's so much to the universe that we can't even comprehend or understand. Like, there's got to be some other dimension or parallel reality to this one.
Yeah.
And, like, the energy and, like, souls. And when you think about that, it's like religion gives these answers, but are they even real? They're like, oh, you die, you go to heaven, your soul goes to heaven. It's like, how do you know that, like, for a fact?
Nobody's ever crossed over.
No one, no one's came over and came
except
back.
Jesus.
Wasn't he taking up body? Oh, you want to?
Didn't he come back? Anyway, let's not get
He
into all
came back.
that.
Yeah, yeah,
Jesus, he's a one of a kind guy.
yeah.
He pulled it off. Nobody else
Pulled it
has so
off.
far.
So yeah, basically, like, there's so much that we don't know. Like when you die, what we are, our ability to think and talk and move and like self-consciousness. Like where does that consciousness go? Does it just
Right.
end when your brain dies? Or are you stuck in like an internal loop in your brain that feels like an eternity, and that's pretty much what heaven is in your brain? Or does you have a soul that comes out and goes to another dimension or heaven or hell or wherever? And if that is true, that soul and that energy of your body, it's possible could be lingering around and doing things that you've done a
Spooking
lot,
people.
spooking people.
How do you feel about
But
the
if-
theory of reincarnation?
Anything's possible. We don't know. Like, how the hell are we supposed to know?
But like the theory, like the thought that like grandma died in this house, and now
And then stuff happens that, like, when
Grandma.
you think about it, it's like, say that was
that
my
seems
that
less
was
plausible to me.
It's like if you think like, say that's my grandma's favorite chair, and every other day or every other week it just reclines randomly, and it's like the grandma always used to recline the chair every day. Probably, I feel like that motion and that thing of doing something every day, and you die, maybe it leaves like some kind of energy aura that just continues to do it. You know, like it's like mystery, so you just never know. And it's
Yeah,
like
I agree.
weird
I
theories.
agree. I do agree that there's pretty much like we don't understand a lot of shit. Just the very idea of existence itself is like such a weird paradox that it's
Yeah,
really
and when
bizarre.
people say they don't believe in
But-
God because it sounds like a crazy talk to
Mm-hmm.
think that's crazy. You believe in a guy in the sky that created everything. It's like, is that any less crazy than us talking to each other right now and him being in existence? What makes it have
Yeah.
a God any less crazy? You know?
No, I agree. Although my idea of God isn't like, well, this is spooks and goofs on a different level, but my idea of God is not someone who like watches you masturbate or whatever, but like probably
That's what I used to think.
whatever higher power is just kind of sparked the beginning, right?
It's like aliens.
God is an alien of sorts.
What created the aliens?
Wait, so Sean,
No,
what
I'm not.
about you?
I'm not.
Do you?
Hey, I think
Doesn't
think about it like this: if we're living 4,000 years ago
that.
and a plane flows over the sky, people can start worshiping that plane and declare a religion based off of what it looks like and draw pictures of it and worship it and come up with stories about it. What makes you? Example, when I think it was when Moses, escaped with all the slaves, there was a light in the sky that he followed, and it brought him to safety. Doesn't that sound like a UFO he followed, possibly?
Was it Polaris?
yeah.
North Star?
But
No, he said there was a. I remember like seeing pictures of it in religion class in my book, and I'm like, that looks like a UFO. Like it was like a light in the sky that he followed, and it guided him. And then when he went up on the mountain and he got the 10 Commandments or
it's
whatever,
right there in the Bible.
and the burning bush, and it's like,
God is an alien.
doesn't it sound like it could have possibly have been an alien helping him out? It's
sure.
a theory.
It's fine. But
Mary-
if you believe the story to begin with.
Well, yeah, exactly. How about this one? Mary, right? That gave birth to Jesus. Mary
back
was
to
visited.
religion.
Was visited.
I know what the
We're
fuck.
It comes in,
Really?
yeah.
This is
Where the
ghosty-
Muslims come in and blow
ghosty
everyone up.
He's
Think about
getting
this.
there.
In the middle of the night, Mary was visited by an angel, and was granted a gift of
Sounds
being
like she was just getting a little
impregnated.
fucking dick on the side, if you ask me.
Probed.
Either that, and then she gave
More
birth.
plausible explanation.
She was visited by an alien, didn't have sex, was just pregnant, gave birth to a human with mystical powers that everybody started to worship. That mystical person died, came back to life, died again, and wasn't he taken up into heaven, body and soul? Lifted by the light up into the sky. Same thing with Mary. When Mary died, lifted into the light.
Well, the
Doesn't that
question
sound like
is,
she was visited by an alien, artificially inseminated, gave birth to Jesus, who had enhanced psychic
that's what
capabilities because that's just the advanced alien
Jesus
race,
is an
and then was
X-Men.
taken back up. Yes, Jesus was an X-Men.
happened. X-Men's origins.
X-Men origins goes back to Jesus.
Sean, have you ever been spooked?
Oh, I've been spooked plenty of times.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you-
Not necessarily ghosts, but
Okay.
I
That's
didn't
cool.
expect you to be a ghost guy, but I'd love for it to be. Tell me, what do you got?
The most prominent one I guess I could think of would be I used to go to San Francisco a lot because we lived like 45 minutes south of there when we were in university.
Right.
And I had a buddy who was painting the William Westerfeld house in Alamo Square, which is like an old Gothic
Talk about Andrew.
Victorian. Yeah. So we'd go party in the city, and I'd go spend the night in this spooky ass house. And one night, I was in just really plain wood red velvet room, just a bed, a rug, an old phonograph, and like a bureau. So I'm laying in bed, pretty straight, like not, exaggerated position or anything. And I'm looking up through my eyelids, but I can see everything that's happening in the room. Like, understandably, talking to people after this and reading up about it, it's
Wait,
more
what do you mean?
sleep paralysis.
You could see
Oh.
through your eyelids.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Sleep paralysis.
So I know my eyes are closed, but I can see everything that's happening in the room. And there's a man, a red-headed, short-haired man, standing next to the bed. He doesn't say anything. He smiles without showing his teeth. I don't know if I can do it. It looks goofy, but it was innocent. And I'm telling myself in my head to wake up, open your eyes. I can feel my body, but nothing can move. And so he actually steps into the bed. So he's like perpendicular with me.
It's like a ghost shit.
And he turns to face me
Yeah.
as he's like halfway in my body.
Right.
And then I wake up.
Yeah.
Was it like a frightening presence?
It was frightening in the sense that I couldn't control anything.
But you didn't feel
But I was
threatened?
there, presence of mind and everything. No, it was very innocent.
Huh.
Now, when you go to sleep, can you control your dreams?
Like lucid dreaming? No.
See, when I go to, a while ago I used to practice, had a lucid dream, and you just go in there and you control everything. Like you're the shit. Like
You're the
you're
shit,
you're a
dude.
freaking X-Men. And
That's,
when I used to try to do that, that would happen to me. The sleep paralysis.
Okay.
And because I don't know why, because I go to sleep just thinking of doing it, and then like sometimes when I'm falling asleep, I feel it coming.
Yeah. I
And
know
then
that feeling.
yeah, you know it's gonna happen when you
try
go to
like
sleep.
because you have like
Yeah.
there's like a clock. You have to wake up like
Yeah.
immediately, or you'll be
Yeah.
trapped.
Yeah. So then it happens, and it's like I know I'm in it, and it's like you don't even know what it is. It's like you're like awake, but like half sleeping, or are you just like totally asleep, or
Here's
if
what's
it's something
spookier
weird
than,
happening.
than any ghost story ever, because it's fucking real.
I actually have
and
a
it's
ghost
horrifying.
story.
You have a
when
ghost
you're
story
done.
now.
I just
Okay.
thought of one.
So I actually have always had chronic sleep paralysis. Usually I've read that it's like a symptom of people with epilepsy, with a seizure disorder, often have chronic sleep paralysis. I think it has something to do with my Tourette's or something like that. But I have it sometimes. The worst is when you get it when you're falling asleep, because it's like, how the fuck? Like that happened briefly and it stopped, thank God. But it always happens when I wake up. And it's always the same. I must have had this dream hundreds of times in my life, where I just wake up and I'm in an infinite white void. And I'm laying down and like I'm just completely paralyzed in an infinite white void, and I'm like super anxious. And like, because I have Tourette's, I always have the need to like fidget and move my fingers and shit and like flex my muscles is like part of my tics, my OCD, but I can't do it
In
And
this state.
because I'm paralyzed.
Yeah.
So like I get like super anxious because I really want to like fidget,
Yeah.
and I'm stuck there in this infinite white void, just like
It's
trying,
going crazy.
always trying to sit up, and just
Sounds terrible.
it's
Yeah,
and I'm
that sounds
fully
terrible.
conscious. I'm fully conscious, and like sometimes this shit happens where you can hear stuff around you and you feel like you can understand things that are happening around you. But after encountering it like hundreds of times, I think I realized that it's all part of the dream. Like it's super convincing. Like I hear my mom cooking breakfast or some shit, or I hear the television on the living room, and I'm sure that that's actually happening. But I think I've come to realize that it's all part of the dream.
Okay.
Yeah, makes sense.
It's
Your
weird.
brain's controlling everything, and if something's going on in there, it's kind of like when people totally hallucinate and they believe that they're seeing spiders running on the table and
Right.
it's not there.
But sometimes it goes on for like 30 seconds, and sometimes it will go on for like, I swear, like maybe a half an hour.
Damn.
And that
Is it still happening to you?
it comes in waves. Like sometimes I'll get it a lot. It happened the most when I was like young teenager. So I get it sometimes now. But like when it goes on and on, dude, I'll wake up and I'll be like, I'm never going to sleep again. And the worst part is that when I experience it, I wake up super tired. So like my body wants just to fall asleep, like more than anything.
Probably like my heart was probably racing.
My
and
heart's racing. I'm super anxious, and in my dream, I'm like, I'm never fucking sleeping again. But when I wake up, I'm like so overcome by tiredness that it's kind of horrifying too, because I know I'm about to fall asleep again, and I really don't want to. And I'll fall asleep, and I'll slip right back into the paralysis.
So it's like your brain is still firing off. Chemicals are still going.
Yes, that's
and
the-
you're never getting the chance to actually rest.
Well, I think what happens is I wake up. My body never gives me like the wake up chemical. So when I wake up, I'm still like deep sleep. Because
Yeah.
what I read is it happens when your body doesn't give you that kick.
Have people had the same exact dream as you?
I've never heard of someone who had the same exact paralysis.
Try looking up like forums, maybe. Maybe
Huh.
like people with like, because sometimes like there's websites where you talk about like Tourette's or like sleep paralysis, and people share their stories. You might see something similar. Could have answers.
My theory is that it has a lot to do with like the helplessness that I experience by having Tourette's, because I'm so like
Subconsciously.
I just can't control it. Like I can't control it really.
Yeah.
The ticking.
It's out of our
I
hands.
feel like
You have a
completely.
fidget spinner?
I fucking hate. I play with a fidget spinner
We
for the first time. I hate it. It drives me. It makes me
What?
anxious. It drives me crazy because I
Yeah.
came like super obsessed.
Oh,
and I
yeah,
can't put
yeah.
it down. I'm like, fuck, this thing's driving me crazy.
It's just adding
it's
its
just-
feet in the
what
fire.
is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hate it. You don't know what a fidget spinner is?
No.
Damn, dog.
I'm guessing it's something you hold in your hand.
It's
and
like
spin.
it's everywhere. It's this. It's on like a. What do you call
Like a
it?
swivel.
Yeah, a bearing.
Bearing.
And it's got 3 sides, and you just spin it and you hold it. Right.
That's
That's it.
and it's super popular.
The kids
Yeah,
fucking
you
love
haven't
it.
seen
I used it once,
No.
and I got addicted, and I put it down.
I didn't like it.
I whenever I see it, I pick them up. and
But
play
that's the
with 'em.
thing. I always pick it up.
Yeah.
Just this
Yeah.
thing.
It's
Oh,
really
it looks
stupid.
like that guy from Futurama, right? The
It's a-
clamps.
What?
I don't remember that guy.
Clamps
Um,
his head, right?
But anyway, that was.
How would you make
sh-
that comparison?
That's what it looks like.
It does. Now that you say it.
There was one time when I was having sleep paralysis. This only happened once out of the hundreds of times. It was probably the most terrified I've ever been in my life. I was like, okay, here I am. Because when it happens, I'm like, okay, just be calm, just wait, be patient, right? That's what I'm telling myself. And out of the infinite white void came like a fucking demon face, and it like flew up in my face and was like growling, and and it never happened before, and never happened since. But I was fucking. My heart was pounding, dude. And I was
Sounds scary.
I was fucking. That was horrifying. I know it's hard to translate that into shareable experience, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's awful. What's your ghost story?
It's not even my story. It's my dad's story.
Okay, this is good. This is good.
Yeah, so I at least got something to share.
Yeah, let's go.
I don't know. See, when I ever think of ghost stories, I'm like, there's got to be some kind of logical,
too.
scientific explanation to it. And I'll tell you what my scientific explanation, what I think could have been it, but it doesn't seem to hold much weight because it sounds kind of stupid. But also, it's my dad. He could be bullshit.
Dad's
But he
been
told me
known
this
to do
story like
that.
a bunch of times, and the picture in the story he actually showed me like a few years ago, and it's a scary fucking picture. But anyways, my grandma, when my dad was younger, probably like in his teenagers, or preteens, whatever age he was. My grandma got a brand new photo of a saint. I forgot what saint it was, but it was like the patron saint of children.
Ooh,
And-
like Jimmy Savile, all fucking creepy looking.
It was like an old, spooky looking photo from like the 60s.
This is the patron saint of children.
Yeah, it's like some
Of course. Of
scary
course, the
looking
patron
thing.
saint of children probably fucks kids like
Yeah,
crazy.
definitely.
Krampus for sure.
So my grandma put it on her wall, and like it's like, say this is a wall, this is my dad's bed, and that's my grandparents' bed. So it's on the wall, and my dad was left alone the entire day into the next day because grandparents went away, and he was left to the house for over a whole day.
What was his age at the time?
He had to be in his teens or
Okay.
preteens.
Okay.
It was young. It was not like too young, but he was like
Old enough to be
old enough to
experience something like this.
Yeah. So what happened was he woke up in the middle of the night. Well, they didn't wake up in the middle of the night. Before he went to bed, he cooked something, and he went back to sleep. And as he's going to sleep, well, I think he said he fell asleep, and then he woke up to like on the wall behind him, and he goes in to his parents' room.
I'm staying in
And-
bed at that point.
Right?
I'm like, fuck this.
And he sees that the picture's moved. So he readjusts the picture, fixes it. It stops rattling. He goes back to bed, falls asleep, hears it again.
Are you making this shit up?
No,
Sounds like
that's
a
what he said. He goes,
grab your leg under the table.
he goes, he fixes it again, and he's like, now that I'm up, let me just go into the kitchen, whatever. He was making something to eat or went to get a little snack. He went up.
He was
and
totally fine. He wasn't like spooked straight.
I don't know. I would have been shitting
Kids were
pants.
Yeah, I
tougher
mean-
back then, man.
Yeah, because
He's like, the ghosts are
Yeah.
back. You know how it is.
Yeah, they're back.
I mean, you wake up twice to rearrange a picture to stop
Right?
ghost sounds.
And then he goes to the kitchen, finds out he left the gas on the stove. So he fixes it. Whenever he's like, oh shit, he fixes it, goes back to bed, and it stopped.
Patron saint of children.
So like that could have saved his life. Like the house could have blown up. One little spark would have blew up
Interesting.
the whole house.
Jimmy Savile, the savior.
And then he fucked him while he went to bed afterwards.
Yeah. Then he had a wet dream.
Then he had a wet dream. That's a good. That sounds like
That's
a.
spooky.
It sounds like
That's a
whole.
wholesome ghost.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
wholesome ghost
story.
story.
It's like
That
some
sounds like a
spiritual
Hallmark,
Yeah,
like special.
shit. Yeah.
I'll take it.
Oh,
You want to tell them about what happened to
What?
us this week?
This week you had a ghost encounter.
So since we've been having these spooks and goofs segment, I've been like kind of heightened awareness on this shit. So So Eli has the picture. We took a picture. So I'm lying in bed. It's probably about 12 o'clock, and I'm like, Ela, why is our wall bleeding? Like I say it jokingly. And then so Ela's like, yeah, I just noticed it today as well. And we're like, wait, that clearly wasn't there because it's next to our
Yeah.
alarm, and I'm there every night to set it. It clearly wasn't there.
It's like in the
You
bedroom.
didn't sneeze
where,
or anything
No,
going
we
to
don't.
bed?
We don't eat there. We don't do anything there. It's the wall next to the TV. Like there's no
Dude.
way
Indoor?
anything.
Indoor,
In-
in
yeah,
our
in our
bedroom,
bedroom.
in a corner that we don't frequent. I only go there to set the alarm and I leave. Why the fuck? We've never noticed it before. Where there'd be a red drip, like a good hefty drip.
A red run, huh?
It was
Like
Maybe
what?
one of you guys
It's
were
actu-
eating like
it's even-
ketchup and was like
No,
No,
telling a story and the ketchup flew off. And
So
we
this
don't
is what
eat
I'm
there.
racking my brain. I have never eaten ketchup. I have
you had
never.
anything red in the house.
No,
No.
It could
we
be.
don't eat there.
Is
too.
it still
like,
there?
I
we
wiped
cleaned
it off.
You should have scraped it off and tasted it.
I
See what
smelled it.
was.
And then so I
I
smelled
said
it.
don't even touch it.
I touched it, and he was like, "Don't do it." I was like, "Well, what am I getting? Ghost AIDS?
That's not how you get AIDS.
That's not how you get AIDS anyway." And then I took my dick out, I rubbed it on it.
A little closer.
So, like, what the hell? I was
And-
genuinely spooked, probably
and
for the
it's
first time.
darker and like the picture it looks lighter, but it was
Yeah.
darker in reality.
Okay.
It looked like dried blood.
Yeah.
And like, I think for the first time in my life, I was like, "This is fucking creepy."
I would move out right away.
So then,
On account of that.
so me and Ela sat together and we're like, "Okay, we don't believe in ghosts. There has to be a fucking explanation for this."
But we were actually like scared
There
for
was
a moment
yeah,
there.
there was 10 minutes, and I was like, "I can't handle this shit." So we're thinking about it. We're sitting there, and then I look a little closer at this blood stain. And I'm like, well, it's kind of more brown.
than like
than red.
blood. Yeah.
Like, I feel like if it was dried blood, it would be more a kind of darker, rustier color, right?
Yeah.
So it kind of looks like too brown to be blood.
It's poop.
Yeah.
And then I realized,
Oh, this is where it gets
and then I realized there was a giant moth, like a really, really big moth that was stuck in our bedroom, like a couple nights, the night before, like one of the biggest moths I've ever seen, and it was on that wall, that side of the bedroom.
So it's moth poop.
I think that
Think
what
that's
it is
what it
that's
is.
actually just a giant moth.
But if he just exploded,
No, he was there. We spotted him. You mean like poop?
Afterwards, not at the same moment.
It was the day after. Yeah, I think it's just a giant moth poop.
Immortalized forever
that's a
on the
big
internet.
moth
That's a
poop.
big
Kind of
poop.
interesting. I mean, I'm
That
almost,
makes sense,
Yeah, it makes sense.
The fact that its weight carried it down that far.
But like that was like a hefty drop.
And
that-
you touched it, by the way.
I touched it. Yeah.
Rubbed your dick
Well, I
on
was
it.
like trying to see what the consistency was because I was spooked, man. I wanted to get to the bottom of this shit. So it was just a giant moth.
But
poop.
logic and reason prevailed,
Yeah.
and you discovered the
We
source.
figured it out. We did.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that was the longest I've gone. Like
Like 10 minutes of like, what the fuck?
seriously. Oh man, that was straight up Spooksville. What else?
That's it.
That's it. So we're
No.
done, Hila.
No, I mean, that's it with the stories.
Joey, are you still running for mayor?
I was gonna, but then I faked an experiment, got exposed.
You got
Wait, what were you
exposed?
planning to do?
I was planning on doing it either a web series or we were pitching it for a TV show.
Mhm.
And then when all that shit went down, I was like, forget it. I was like,
What, the fake prank shit?
yeah.
Oh.
So I was like, you know what, forget it. Too much shit going on. I go, I'll hold it off till whenever,
Till all this dies down.
till it all dies out. I mean, in 4 years, no one's probably gonna talk about it anymore.
What, the mayor thing? 4 years since what?
All my meme controversy of last year, everything that I did.
But you said 4 years.
Oh, that's when the next election would be.
Oh, okay.
Because
got it.
this
Got it,
year's
got it,
this
got it,
election.
got it.
So like in 4 years, if I try to do it then,
I'm gonna vote. I want Joey Salad to be mayor.
Maybe I'll
yeah,
do
right.
LA.
You're gonna like round up all the
Mayor
mayors.
of
Yeah,
what
don't.
city?
Joey's gonna like start
Yeah.
a straight up concentration camp. He's like, "Yep, I'll do that."
Yep.
Never mind. I recant.
It's
I
just
recant
a
my
social
support.
experiment.
I am curious though, because that fake Trump car in the Black Neighborhood experiment was kind of one of the biggest, like,
Exposes in history.
I think so.
What sucks is,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So what you're
I was gonna say, I was just gonna ask you generally, what has the fallout been from that?
It was bad at first. Massive amount of hates from left and right side, of course. But the left side,
Because the
was
right
always
people
hate.
ate it up. They
Yeah,
were
and
fucking
then-
super hooked in from
Yeah.
that, and they must have felt really betrayed.
Yeah, but I've actually gained back a lot of trust from people on the right since then, by just doing the videos for real.
Do you think that it's right of them that they're? Do you think they should
should
trust
be
you?
No, they shouldn't trust me. And I've said it on Tim Pool's pod. It was in podcast. It was like an interview because he's like a journalist, a reporter, and sometimes we do stuff on similar stuff. And I even said it to him. I'm like, no, people shouldn't trust me, but at the same time, they shouldn't trust anybody or anything or take anything at face value. To just always question everything and all the time, like whenever they're presented with stuff like that. But I mean, like I made like an oath to myself and to my now political viewers, you know, moving forward, anything political is going to be 100% real.
Is that
Like
your
I'm-
focus now? Is politically charged content?
Nah, it was at
Mostly
one point
abductions.
when mostly abductions. Whatever I feel would go viral at the time, I'll do. But it was like when the election was hot. That's when it was mostly political stuff.
Well, that video you made was fucking huge with all the black boys
Mm-hmm.
beating up that Trumpy car.
You
Yeah,
do
that was
have
that was
you have a new
mega
thing going on, right? The Joey and Tanisha.
yeah. So now I'm also trying to move.
Right.
There's less controversy in just doing dumb pranks, and also we
Fake.
Of course.
the
Fake
viewers
dumb
could
pranks.
easily decide
Yeah.
that. And
well, I
then,
saw the one where you destroyed her makeup, and I was like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, I watch Facebook videos of especially Facebook pranks, especially relationship pranks. I'm like,
This shit's fucking
I can
all
do
fake.
better.
Yeah, it's
I
all
could do
fake.
it better.
It's
than
obvious.
this. Yeah.
By the
Is
way,
that your real
the
girlfriend, by
whole
the way?
relationship,
Yeah, why would I fake a girlfriend?
I was.
Well, Joey,
I,
I don't
yeah.
know.
Yeah,
What are you asking, dude?
I thought it's probably fake.
The relationship?
Yeah, the relationship.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's messed up.
There-
we
we
actually-
found the line.
We actually just uploaded a skit today. We're gonna move towards skits, and it's actually doing pretty well. So yeah, we're gonna try to move to do like more skits. There's less controversy in that because the worst you get is just stupid and fake. Like if I do a political thing that's stupid and fake, it's
And then,
a lot more brutal.
well, yeah, and it is.
Yeah.
If you fake a political thing, you're like
it's
manipulating.
Yeah, but what the problem is, my page for like those couple of days got massive amount of hate, lost massive amount of subscribers, lost support on both sides. But then Adam Saleh, I hate to point the finger, and FouseyTube, they've done stuff that you can even consider as equally as bad, but because they're not white,
Here we go.
they get kind of a pass.
Is that like
Bring it back.
How
the
did
soft
they get a
bigotry
pass?
of low
Yeah.
expectations?
It's like
They don't get a pass.
Okay,
I don't even think they got a pass, but their fans gave them a
Hold
pass.
on. Let's back it up. Everybody hates those guys.
Joey,
Everybody does, but their fans love them.
But that's because you need to run a cult.
That's true. You don't. No,
Are you
that's
calling
true.
Islamism?
No, I'm
No,
calling
no.
FouseyTube.
Not even
FouseyTube
close.
and his
Yeah.
fans. I'm calling
No,
that
you
a
don't
cult.
have fans like you're not. You don't have
I
a
don't
cult
have
of
fans at
personality. Like FouseyTube is this whole smile more. What up, fam? You know,
Yeah.
like they have this cult of personality that you don't have.
I have
People hate those guys.
Oh,
don't
they
think
do.
that there's
Yeah.
a double
do.
standard.
Yeah.
They get
But
so
also
much
at the
shit.
same time, I don't even think they got.
I wouldn't.
Let's look at this. Adam Saleh, 2 examples real quick. He faked
The
a
shit on
police.
the airplane.
He faked. Well, yeah, the airplane was the most recent one, but he faked him getting arrested by white cops because he was Muslim.
That is
That
pretty
is
bad.
pretty bad.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's
really
bad. Really bad.
Like, and then he faked that whole Delta Airlines stuff, which was
Yeah.
just total bullshit. That was worse than the first one, and that got crazy amount of publicity and press. But
And he got shit for
Did
it.
we
He
ever
did
make
get
a
shit
video
for
about
it.
that being fake? I think everyone did, so we never touched it.
Everyone was talking about
Yeah.
it, so we just.
But maybe because the hate that happened to me, it seemed a little bit worse. But I feel like I even got it probably worse than he did, because his stuff was still being defended, like the ideology and the point
But
that
you
was
did the
made.
same thing to the Trump car.
Yeah, but I
Because
had.
you're like, well,
I didn't
that
have-
would happen.
Yeah, but I didn't have one person that still supported
You
me
did.
after that.
There were people.
There's probably a very few minority.
But I don't
like,
think. I think
not
it's
a
a
noticeable
false
amount.
equivalent to be like, well, I'm white, so I got it
But like
worse.
no one even talks about his instance anymore.
Well, nobody cares about them anyway. What did
But
that
you-
guy is nobody. Nobody cares
You
about
know
him.
how much shit FouseyTube gets?
Yeah, FouseyTube,
Yeah,
dude.
This is,
but his
this is
like
a
ratio
kidding
is
me?
still.
Point.
Well, actually, his like ratio went down.
I'm
probably
actually
like
surprised by his like
75%.
ratio. I'll be honest with you, but he has that
be-
cult of personality. But everybody, like everyone on YouTube, does not like FouseyTube.
Yeah, I don't think it.
But what has he done?
They have
that's on
well,
par
they-
with.
I believe they take advantage of their Muslim audience.
I don't know if they
hardcore.
take advantage of it, but they have a lot of
They
like
have.
loyal.
I think they take advantage of them, because I know they like to preach this whole I'm a super Islam whatever, and they FouseyTube removed his tattoos once because he's like, this is when I was in a bad state of mind, and I went against my religion, so I'm getting it removed to show good faith. Now he's got like a half a sleeve, I think, or a whole sleeve. He just went against.
What a
And same thing
badass.
with like Adam Saleh. He preaches no drinking, none of this, none of that, living a good, healthy Muslim life. But then pictures come out that show otherwise of him.
I think that's just their shitty character.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't think it's the fact.
Yeah. But I
I
think-
mean, the fact that they're Muslim, maybe they're using
Yeah.
it, but they'll use anything.
Yeah, they're
So
they're
That's
preaching
just what's
it.
available.
They're
to them.
pretending
Yeah.
to be inspirational, and they use that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so true.
So
And they're straight
it's
up,
like
yeah, they're using that to pull in those following,
Yeah.
and it's just not genuine. It's just all lies. Like I come on here, I tell you guys, this is fake. That's fake. I'm fear mongering. Like
What has FouseyTube done that's as bad as faking a Trump Street Fighter bonus level?
I remember Keemstar did a video on him. I forgot what he was talking about, but I remember at the time I was like, "This is pretty bad." Probably not as bad. I was like, "This is pretty bad." I forgot what it was, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't know.
I remember he did some bad stuff, but he didn't really. He like exposed himself like a year after the videos came out, and that was like before the exposing stuff was hardcore. Now it's like you expose a prank, and it's like, who gives a shit?
Yeah, nobody
Expose a
cares.
prank. We know already.
Well,
But
the
you
prank. How's the YouTube apocalypse at you? 'Cause the whole prank genre is kind of dead. Like people think that we stopped doing reactions because we're being sued, but it's actually just because there's not a lot of good content out there. All this like really cancerous, shitty, horrible content is not making money on YouTube anymore. So people aren't making it. Like look at the Bradbury
Yeah.
boys. Now they're doing
Yeah,
Sunset
'cause-
Park for Christ's
Yeah,
sake.
prank stuff is like on the low scale of monetization as well. So
I'm
the
sure.
CPM
It's
is
short.
worse.
It's low length.
Yeah.
I
And
think
usually really
YouTube
bad content.
just gives it worse CPM.
Yeah, generally.
because It's usually like
I just hate it
negative.
yeah.
What are you gonna do? I gotta get Facebook monetization. I gotta start doing like
Yeah, hopefully it comes in full strength soon.
me and Ela. We should start doing couples pranks.
You should.
Never.
I'm gonna prank
Be a
the
parody of it.
I'm gonna break all your makeup in the sink, Ela.
Do it.
I'm gonna punch you in the stomach when you're pregnant.
I'm
Got
gonna
him.
break your
Yeah, that's
Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say she's gonna hit you with the positive pregnancy test.
Oh, classic!
yeah.
I'd be
Just sweat
happy.
that
That
one
that would be
out.
like a twist. That'd be really
Yeah.
sad because I'd be happy, and then she'd be like, "Psych,"
Yeah.
and then I'd be like, "Damn, that's horrible. That's horrible."
I was gonna prank my grandma with that and tell her because she's a hardcore Christian, so we were gonna tell her that we were gonna get an abortion, and she probably would have started crying. But
You
it was
didn't
like
do it.
that's too brutal.
It's too mean, right?
Yeah,
it's
that's
too much.
mean.
Your
Also,
poor
so-
little grandma.
I was gonna give her a photo of because
Of the
she's-
ultrasound?
No, a
Go
different
indeed.
prank. I was gonna give her a photo of Obi-Wan Kenobi from the
I know.
first 3 Star Wars movies.
Yeah.
I was gonna give her a photo of him and say, "Here's a picture of Jesus. I got you." Because if you look up a photo,
What,
like,
just because you're like, this is how not into Christianity I am.
well, no, like as in like how clueless she is
With movies.
with the young generation, and like,
Oh,
this
she'd
is,
actually think that it was Jesus.
yeah,
you
she
think?
would think it's Jesus. Yeah.
Did you
Dude,
try it?
I didn't try it. I had the photo printed out, and I'm like,
You couldn't force yourself.
I couldn't do it. Actually, I wanted to do it, but my
Well, let's
girlfriend
find
was like, no.
Don't post it. Let's just do a social experiment. Maybe you can come on again and report
Yeah.
on your
should.
findings.
Yeah, my findings. She'll know. She'll think it's Jesus. Like viewers, right now, look up photos of Obi-Wan Kenobi and then Jesus next to it,
I
and
mean,
you'll see like side by side comparisons.
did Jesus walk around in a brown robe?
I don't know, but you
I
can.
don't know. Ask
probably-
Moses.
Jesus was obviously a very beautiful
definitely had a
blue-eyed
robe.
white European.
Oh, that's how
of
he's
it.
represented.
Yeah.
See, this meme right here.
Jesus was like a black guy.
This one.
Well, if he
Yeah.
was born in
In
that part of the
Israel,
world, more than
Palestine.
likely.
He's like a fucking
But in any culture where Christianity is prevalent, he takes on
oh
features and characteristics of the population.
oh. I thought you were talking about the original Obi-Wan. Yeah, that looks like Jesus.
Yeah.
That definitely looks like Jesus. Oh well, that's not even surprising.
Yeah,
That's just like
yeah.
looks like a Jesus shot.
Yeah.
Like and type. Wait, go back. What was that dumbass meme?
Dumb.
Like and type amen if you love Jesus and lightsaber battles. Oh God,
It's so stupid.
let's end the show. Let's end the show. What is this one with all the writing? Mom, that's not a picture of Jesus. One man died for all. Who is this man? Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan. How does his death help us? Becomes a voice in your head, reminding you to use the Force. Why is it important that we remember him? Death Stars ain't gonna blow themselves up. That really does look like Obi-Wan. God damn. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
All right. How we doing? Let's wrap it up,
I
eh?
think it's been about 2 hours.
Cool.
All right.
Anything else you guys want to talk about? Anything? What do you got?
I guess I got one thing, but I don't know if it'll probably be a short one.
Let's go.
What is
Whatever
it?
you got.
Lay it on us.
I don't
Let's
know. It's
go,
not. I don't know if it's that interesting, but it's referring to money and getting around YouTube and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. So I hit you up, and I think did you ever come out with a phone game?
It's something that's being developed.
We're like thinking about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's there's a company that we really like that we're talking with.
They're not developing anything yet.
Didn't start anything yet. We're
No.
planning it.
Oh, nice. So yes, today the company that I pretty much co-founded, we just came out with a new game today, and to get around, basically, because I don't trust YouTube and Facebook and any social media ad revenues or anything like that. I don't trust it. They can come crashing down. Like Twitter screwed me over at one point, but new people was able to get it undone. Like they weren't going to pay me at one point. Facebook can go down in
Do you
a
make
minute. just
any
like-
money from Twitter?
yeah, it's pretty good. Their
Really?
CPM some months will be like 10,
Because
20
we
bucks.
got Twitter monetization and we tried it on a couple of videos. It was like fucking nothing.
Some months are like actually nothing, and other months
like, what's
it could
the
be like
point of
10,
this?
20 bucks. Like I had like December was like almost 20 bucks, like 18 bucks some days.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I was like, what? This is insane.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
So like
I don't
that's the
know.
thing is, none of it's reliable.
Yeah.
Like you can't trust anything. Like you see what happened with YouTube. Like
Yeah.
you probably knew that was gonna happen. I knew something like that
it
was gonna
honestly
happen.
was
eventually.
even beyond what I thought was possible.
I actually predicted it. I did a podcast way long ago, and I predicted, I'm like, if Trump wins, I feel like people on the left that just run everything are going to have like an all-right attack on like advertiser spending.
That's not what happened, by the way.
That may not be what happened. I believe that is partially what happened due to the controversy of the content.
There's like this huge controversy among like right-wing newscasters on YouTube. They act like they're the only ones hit, right? It's not the fucking case. This guy, what's the name of that left-wing news show?
Yeah,
that guy was making zero. He was making nothing, and he was super.
The
Pac-Man show. He does like left-wing news. He made zero. It's not a political
I think it
conspiracy.
definitely affected people on both sides
Equally.
But I think it disproportionately affected people on the right.
I think what you're having
The Young Turks are.
You're having a
exception.
fallacy. Exactly. The Young Turks is the exception because they're friends with people from YouTube.
But also look at
not because of their political.
Also
leanings.
look at BuzzFeed, ATTN, all the.
It's because they have
multimedia
connections
ones.
to YouTube.
Yeah, that is mainly. But can you picture a right-wing company of that scale on YouTube that has monetization like that?
What about
InfoWars would be the closest.
What about InfoWars?
They've lost monetization probably on most of their side. I know they talk about it all the
Although,
time.
to be honest, InfoWars also talks about fucking, conspiracies
crazy.
to make frogs gay.
Yeah,
So
they
it's
go off
not
the rails.
really
But
oranges and apples.
Yeah, I wouldn't even consider them a right-wing news source.
Just like
InfoWars,
conspiracy
more just
shit
like
posts.
crazy stuff.
Yeah,
like,
pretty much.
You ever see the Alex Jones?
Yeah.
You ever see Alex Jones on Joe Rogan?
Oh man, I saw clips of
I saw
that.
some clips.
Best podcast I ever watched. It was like 3.5 hours
the
long.
whole thing.
You know, Alex
Yeah,
Jones,
I
he got
saw this.
weird.
He got
Like
drunk,
when he started talking about
sweating.
dimensional shit, I was
Seems like a
whoa.
great podcast guest. You should get him on.
Get him on.
I would if you
Tell him, hit him up. Tell him, be like, hey, I have a young audience. They're very impressionable. Their minds
God,
are like
I'm not worthy.
sponges.
They want to know more.
And he'll come in and he'll just lay some like.
I'd love. You just don't even have to talk. You just be like, go,
Yeah, just go.
go. Alex Jones would be amazing. Holy God.
If anyone knows Alex Jones, get him on this show.
Yeah, start tweeting at Alex Jones. I'd love to have him on.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm not sure I would even know how to confront some of this
Right?
shit.
Yeah.
You gotta let me know if he comes. I'm coming through.
Oh
All
my
right.
God.
I gotta come
It's
through.
just gonna be a whole.
Yeah, you'll have
Wow.
an audience.
It's gonna be the. Anyway, what was the point of your? Where were you getting at?
So
Twitter
you,
mod-
are you making a game? Is that what it was?
Oh yeah, it came out. It's called Dashy Box. Everyone go download it.
Dashi box.
Dashy,
Dashy box.
Dashy, like dashing around.
Got it.
Oh, dashing.
Yeah, but yeah, if you don't want me to make videos anymore, they're too cringy for you. If this app does well, I won't need to make videos. So there you go.
I gotta
support my.
The
departure
world's a more
from the
colorful
internet.
place with you in it, man.
Yeah.
That's what I gotta say, dude. You're you got this entrepreneurial spirit. All you pranksters are out, like not all of them, but you and like the Bradberries and Colby Person. You guys all have this like entrepreneur spirit. You're all like out there hustling, finding ways to make money that I never even thought of.
Because I mean, if you think about it, it stemmed from majority being fake.
Because
That's how it started.
You
From
guys
you know?
were opportunists.
Yeah, it's like we don't really like. I have blast doing the ones that are real. I have a lot of fun doing those. But at the same time, we're like, we see something where we can make money. We know how we could finagle some stuff.
You see it as a business first.
Yes.
It's like
For us, it's like
Mhm.
make an interesting video first. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's just
It's a
completely
different approach. But I see what you mean. You guys are like hustlers.
Yeah, we come
Not
into
like
the
video
prank game
makers.
as hustlers.
Yeah.
I mean, but I have always made videos since the dawn of YouTube. But I
Right.
made skits.
Right.
And I saw skits aren't doing shit.
No skits.
So
are
then
hard.
I'm like, I discovered more pranking stuff, and I'm like, this stuff is killing it.
I think that's generally. I'm not talking about you, but generally, I think that pranksters are low character.
I can see that.
Well, I mean, you've done some low character
If you-
things.
if
Just
you-
to be
yeah.
honest, I'm not gonna give you a full write off. But like unscrupulous, right? Because it's like very opportunistic, very like you don't do this thing, and this is what I do find endearing about you, like the Fousey tube, the Roman Atwood thing, where they're like, smile more, guys, be
Yeah, you
happy.
put on a
I'm
fake
here. I'm here because we're all fucking love life, and I just think that we're all just the best. Like this whole fake ass, like,
turn off the
Yeah.
camera and shout at your girlfriend.
yeah, right. Like, it's so fake, dude. So you definitely didn't take it as far as some of those guys, and I don't believe for a second that any of that shit's genuine.
No, I don't believe it either. It's all bullshit.
Before we end it, I think people really want you to talk about the pee in the mouth incident.
The early days. Yeah.
They want to talk about the peeing in the mouth incident.
Yeah.
They really don't know the full story of the incident.
Yeah, I thought
guess-
everyone knew it, but I guess maybe not because
Well,
it's
people
just
still post it on my Facebook page. They'll post it in the comments. Like,
Has your grandma seen that one?
I hope not.
Well, that's fucking awesome because you're pushing this content with 120 million views, and the top comment every time's got to be you pissing in your mouth.
Not
right?
every time, but like sometimes I'll scroll through and I'll see it. Whatever
That's
you like.
fucking great. Do you delete it? You block?
Ban. My ban list on Facebook is incredible.
I'm sure it is, dude. I'm sure.
I'm like, I'm not bringing this hate here. I'm keeping it out.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
So for those who are not initiated, Joey famously, there was a clip that surfaced of Joey pissing in his mouth, and then a bunch of his friends, like,
Yeah.
they were all having a
When it
giggle, having a laugh.
When it first came out, the story was so misconstrued. Keemstar fucks up every single news story. I think it was him at first saying
Well-
it. He was saying like a cell phone footage emerged of me pissing in my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
No context added, no reasoning why. Took it at face value. But after you look into the story, we were filming a really shitty, low-budget Jackass movie
Mm-hmm.
that we thought was going to do good. Well,
The
Twins TV thought it was
natural-born
going to do good.
Pranksters?
No, it was
No?
called NFG.
I remember.
There was
yeah.
some really fun and good stuff in there that I enjoyed doing. I had a blast doing it, but it was end of the day it wasn't that good. I peed in my mouth and I didn't swallow it. I spit it
You
out.
gargled, I remember.
Gargled it.
Yeah.
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 I spit it on my friend.
It seemed like you were having a lot of fun doing it.
It was fun. It's
It
fun.
was nice. How was the
It was
experience?
extremely salty.
Yeah.
It was.
Were you well
It's in a
hydrated?
More
room
water,
of,
yeah.
a room of my friends, old dudes, just watching me pee in my mouth and spit.
It seemed like a good time. Everyone was
weird.
laughing, having a good time.
Yeah, we had
Did
fun.
you? Who cleaned up the urine on the floor?
We left it.
Where were you?
It was in our apartment complex in the office room.
It was inside. You peed on the floor,
Yep.
and you left it
It was on
there.
a rug, so it soaked in.
Ew.
Nice people.
Were you the only one to pee in their mouth that day?
Pranksters, ladies and gentlemen.
But a lot of people, they're like, you're crazy, you're stupid. Like, this is disgusting. It's like, word, in the context of us making a dumb Jackass parody, fucking Steve-O drank horse semen. Like, what's worse, drinking your own piss and spitting it out or drinking horse semen?
So what about
I
all,
think the context matters.
what about all those videos?
It's in the context of a shitty, well, ours was shitty. It was a wannabe Jackass movie, and it's like, they do disgusting. Bear Grylls drinks his own urine now. Like,
Were
to
all the
survive.
other videos part of the same thing? There were like videos of you.
The dick in the bun?
No,
Yeah.
that's a whole nother story.
Oh yeah.
What is
so
that
okay,
story?
and then let's get in. We should have gotten into this stuff earlier. This is good.
I talked
And
about
then
it.
around that same time, Joey, there was pictures surfacing of Joey having a great time, having a laugh, lots of smiles,
Yeah.
putting his dick, semi-erect dick, into a hot dog bun, and apparently that was a really
mustarding it up.
yeah, putting mustard on it. Tell me about that.
So that was around probably like the same week or the same time.
That was a big time for you.
Yeah, we were just dicking around, literally,
Got him.
on Snapchat. And we were gaining all these followers. And then there's this, people think that I made a Tumblr page of just naked pictures of me and naked pictures of other guys. And it was my dick on the cover with sprinkles on it. No. We put
Is
a
that
couple
your dick?
pictures.
With sprinkles
No,
on it?
there's no sprinkles touched my dick. Maybe once in a weird sexual encounter.
That's just inappropriate. You know?
But
No sprinkles.
it looked like an
Maybe
ice
once.
cream. It's weird. So a lot of people thought a lot of stuff were my weird stuff that weren't my weird stuff, just
Right.
because it was mixed in with my actual weird stuff.
Right.
But you
Yeah.
had actual weird stuff.
I had actual weird stuff that rivaled that other weird stuff, but not all the weird stuff was my weird stuff.
so it
very
just
cool.
got too
Very
weird for
It
you.
just
and-
got yeah.
So what
Okay.
happened? Why were you putting your dick in the bun?
I was gaining so many followers.
Also, like you had one friend there who was always with you, and he seemed to be enjoying it like more than a straight male
when you're-
friendship.
but when
Not
you're-
that there's anything wrong with that.
when you're a bunch of bros living together,
Bunch
you
of
get
bros.
you get very comfortable with sexuality. Like we all seen each other naked. Like we all seen each other like after one banged a girl, we walk out butt naked. You know,
You ever see your friend's dick and be like, "Nice, dog"?
no, we never do that. I mean, we comment on each other's dick, but I won't be like, "Nah, that's a nice dick." Like,
Really?
That's gay.
Oh,
I'm not
that's gay.
There's nothing wrong with being gay. I have tons of gay
Right.
followers, but that's gay.
Well, have you ever commented on your friend's dick? Been like, dude,
Well, like sometimes, like
Should get
I'm not
that
gonna say
checked
which
out.
friend, but like he'll have like a rash, and he'll be like, "Yo, what do you think about this?" And I'm like,
nice dick, dog.
"It's a rash. Jerking off too much, man."
Wait, your friend got jerk off burn?
What did he have?
You should probably see a doctor about it.
No, like I have one friend that gets multiple problems with his dick with like rashes and stuff.
And I don't know if I could handle
think
Sean
there
like
is.
coming up to me and flipping his dick.
don't know
out
if
and
I
be
could
like, what do you
handle that
think about
either."
this? I guess it's that Jersey
It's something
boy
that
shit,
evolves over time. It
Right.
doesn't just happen.
Hmm.
You got to be like
But
really
the-
close
but
with
that
someone,
was
like
your
lifelong
Snapchat
friends.
stuff. People
It wasn't
were-
on my Snapchat. It was on my friend's Snapchat.
Right? So you were sharing these
But it-
dicks and the buns on Snapchat, and you were blowing up as a result.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yep.
How
that's
about
it.
that?
That was about it.
And then, like, why didn't you follow that thread? Like, what happened with that?
I realized this is bad. Like I shouldn't be doing this.
This could hurt your chances as mayor.
Yeah, this is gonna get brought up in 4 years.
Yeah.
They're gonna put it on the thing behind me, and I'll just have to run with it and be like, I'm pro-gay.
I feel
type
like that's
deal
par
and
for the
go, like,
course, though. How many other politicians are sending pictures of their genitals?
Anthony Weiner.
Yeah,
Not even
it's
his
in the
dick,
name.
just in the freaking, in the undies, man.
Hey,
Yeah.
I don't know if he ever exposed his.
maybe.
Well, anyway,
Just got to be you.
sometimes that means putting your dick in a bun.
Yeah.
You gotta be you. But I love that you peed in the office and kept it there. That's a nice detail. Do you feel bad about that at all?
Nah, after looking back, nah.
Cool. Nice.
How would I have cleaned it? It'd be weird cleaning up your own urine.
Yeah, fair enough.
Just leave it.
Well, what do you do when
It's
you
way
pee
more
on the
normal for
seat?
someone else to clean it.
I leave it on the seat.
You sit down on it when you
You're
gotta
a
go number
monster.
2. Like, come
Wait.
No,
on.
I only wipe the seat if like I'm in someone else's house.
That's nice.
What about your girlfriend? If you pee on your seat and she goes to use the restroom, you're not going to clean it up for her?
Well, she's watching now.
That's
I
the
don't know if
gentlemanly thing to
she's-
do.
She'd seen it. Text me if you've seen my piss on the seat, Tanisha. I don't know. I think she probably has.
It's all gonna break
Sometimes
down.
I miss it hits the floor. She saw that video, and she got pissed.
Oh yeah, the
interview.
interview. Yeah, you mentioned that. What was that? I met we were talking, and you were asking me to remove that video, right? The interview.
I don't think I asked you to remove it. I think I asked you to take Joey Salad out of the title.
Okay, yeah, because your girlfriend had seen it and she was pissed.
Yeah, and I
And
wanted to do
why?
a follow-up video on it, talking about it
Well,
because
what part was she pissed
Yeah,
at?
well,
all like everything in general.
Just that it happened because she didn't
Just
know
the,
about it.
the event occurring, but
Okay,
she
okay.
discovered it through your video.
Got it.
so she didn't know what you were doing?
Like, cause like you know when you like first meet somebody, like they don't know
Okay.
much.
You don't
She
say,
just
like,
said
hey.
sometimes she finds piss on the seat.
It's cool. It's cool for now.
Anyone
6
who
months.
wants to date Joey, just watch our videos first.
Just
Yeah,
let it
Get
out.
the full
She was
background.
like,
Yeah.
drop dead, like in love with me. This is a perfect guy. He's so perfect. And then she discovered, typed my name in on YouTube, and it was like, who the fuck am I dating? So yeah, once she got to know me, she was like,
She's
Fuck.
cool with it now, though.
she's cool with it now.
She's cool.
I mean,
She-
things changed in like the last year.
Hmm.
Not doing that.
You're a new man.
I'm a whole new guy.
People grow.
People get older, learn from their mistakes, they move on.
Do you regret it, or do you were like, oh, I was chasing that cheddar?
I mean, at the time, it seemed like a good idea, but obviously, you look back and you're like, shouldn't have done that. But at the same time, you're like, if that didn't happen, I would have just kept doing it.
Hmm.
So it probably is better off that it did happen then.
Hmm.
You know?
It's a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't ever look back in life and say I should go back and fix that or change it. I don't look at life like that. I look at life as just moving forward.
Right.
Because one, you can't go back and do anything. Two, I don't ever fully regret anything I did because I always believe in everything is like happens for a reason, or eventually you can turn anything into like a good outcome.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
That's really inspiring, Joey.
Yeah. Got pretty.
You should
pretty-
start an
yeah.
inspirational
You
channel.
should.
Oh,
You need
God.
to do the.
You're
you
gonna
need-
see me as an ad. You see this right here?
dude.
Tony
You need to
Robbins.
mobilize the Joey Saladers.
I don't
Salad
have any
Boys.
salad boys.
You need to start like a
No.
thing to rival FouseyTube, like
Yeah.
the Salad Boys. What would you call Joey Salad's clique?
What?
What would you call Joey Salad's clique? The Saladinos, the Salad Boys,
Does it have to have salad in the name?
Cobbs,
The Cobbs,
Cops? is
Caesars, man.
the Caesars,
Just
Croutons.
salad
the
heads.
Little Caesars.
the Little Caesars,
Salad
Heads.
heads. A salad head's classic. yeah.
salad heads.
Well, thanks for coming and
Yeah.
joining us.
Yeah.
I genuinely have a fondness in my heart for you
Thank
because you've always been real, and you're always someone who's been like, I recognize I did this and it's dumb and it's bad, which you've said here today,
Yeah.
and you're fully justified in making fun of it.
Yeah.
Which is so rare amongst pranksters, and I appreciate that. And like, I don't know, I appreciate your realness. I really do.
Thank you.
It's endearing. Even though you're a salad head,
I'll always be a salad head.
but that's just the
I gotta
nature
do
of the
something.
beast.
I gotta do something dumb to meme myself out. The thing is, you created the meme. You just took something I did and you've made it into a meme. Like the boob coming out thing, no one said anything about until you said something about it. Like,
Boob coming out. Oh man. No, I think I like you, Doug. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you. Sean?
Hey.
Thanks, Doug.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Yeah, it was fun.
Always cool hanging out.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was
shout
fun.
out to my boy Gert real quick. Maybe you're still watching. I don't know.
Gert?
Gert, like
Like
yogurt.
like yogurt?
Gert.
Gertie
That's
boy?
just given
G-E-R-T.
Gertie boy. Do you have anything you want to plug?
The game.
The game? What's it called?
Yeah, Dashy
Dash-
Box.
Dashy.
Dashy Box.
Dashy Box.
Sean,
Make $1 billion. Real quick.
where can we find your stuff?
Well, if you guys want to watch me play video games poorly, maybe just stop by and chat. You can go to my Twitch channel, Sean Stinks.
Love it.
Yeah. If you're into music, you can check out my Etsy shop. Make you some cool instruments too.
And you still doing vlogs on YouTube?
Yeah, we do vlogs from time to time, but Twitch is the focus for now.
Twitch, Sean Stinks, check it out.
Yeah.
Sometimes I pop in for a little gamage.
Yeah, it's good.
Elid? She's like, I'm just kidding. Yeah. We got a lot. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate you so much. And it's getting real hot in here since we turned off the AC.
Do we clap now?
I
It's
thought it
getting,
was
like,
just me.
really
I was like,
bad.
No, we turn off the
Yeah.
AC. Yeah.
All right. So, guys, we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. We appreciate you. We love you. Ta-ta.
Bye.
Bye all.